Hello, YouTubers. Hello for another of my live chatting. Today's game will be between Adelaide Crows versus Carlton Blues. The Blues are on a 3-game winning streak after losing their first 4, and the Crows have only won 1 game from their last 4, so they're going at 25%. It's going to be an interesting game. The Crows regained Fogarty, so that's a big, massive inclusion for the Adelaide Football Club, where they were very disappointing in that loss to Fremantle Dockers on a Friday night last week on Anzac Day night, I should say. And the Blues had an awesome, magnificent win on Sunday where they beat Geelong, who are a good side. So it's the players on the field. I'm just waiting for the commercial break. So it looks, I'm just waiting. So things coverage, we just add a commercial break. Assuming that the players are on the ground or on the field, I should say. So we just await for that to commence. But yeah, this morning, or lunchtime, I was watching Port Adelaide Western Bulldogs. Wow, what an incredible win by the Western Bulldogs. Beat Port Adelaide by 90 points. It's going to be interesting next week in the shadow when the Port plays the Crows. Port, after getting annihilated from the Western Bulldogs by 90 points, they're going to be fired up for the showdown. And we'll see how the Adelaide Football Club goes today against Carlton. It's going to be a good game. Can't wait. I'm intrigued to see some of the matchups. The Conning against O'Brien. That's the one that the Blue supporters can be, I guess, satisfied. You'll favour the Conning over O'Brien. So see how it goes. And the twin forwards of Kerner and McKay, where they'll be going against Keane and Jordan Butts for his first game of season 2025, given that Nick Murray's out for the Crows. So they're going to play Jordan Butts in defence today. So that's an interesting matchup. DeConning against O'Brien, and the two key defenders of Jordan Butts and Keane, Mark Keane against Kerner and McKay respectively. So they're the three matchup, but the full line Adelaide's power, given that the unfortunate injury to Jack Savani, Lewis Young is in. So who would come have on Fogarty, Philthorpe and Taylor Walker? I mean, Wiedering will be one key defender and McGovern. So just finish a commercial break and the players are on the field. So still got a number of few minutes left. They're showing the coverage. Crow supporter playing the trumpet. So yeah, if anyone watched the Port game today, jeez, what a win! Can't believe it. The Dogs, they're on fire lately, just winning. I think the Dogs have won 3 of the last 4. Looks like a sunny condition at Adelaide Oval. There's still got 2.5 minutes left remaining to the first bounce. So I'm waiting. Crows are number 2 for offense, and the Blues are number 3 in defense. Who's going to dominate? If the Blues win that position, they'll win the game. Ali Shrink is their forward, whereas they do have issues in the midfield and defense. So if Carlton can stop, especially Wiedering and McGovern, taking intercept the marks, and slingshot quicker against the Crows forward, because the Crows got so much height in their forward line with Fogarty, Philthorpe, Walker, even Dan Curtin, 196, 97 centimetre. Then you got the medium forwards of Neil Bullen and Keys, and they got Rochelle, but they're just looking at Adelaide's forward line, not much forward pressure. So if Carlton can do what Geelong did and Fremantle did last week, slingshot from defence to offence quickly, which St Kilda prevented Freo last night, the Blues can win this game. Good form. Why not? They've been going awesome. So it's going to be an interesting game. Still waiting for the just waiting. So the players are in huddle for their respective sides, just awaiting. Must be only 20 seconds to the bounce. So we're getting there. Just waiting. But yeah, the power. I can't believe it. I thought the power, they were doing great lately, and then just, I guess the Western Bulldogs, their incredible side. So, just still waiting. Still talking. Cheers, Craig. Thank you for the message. All right. That's slightly gonna premature with my clock, so umpire's about to bounce. So second game on Saturday. Deconning tackles O'Brien. This is where Deconning's got his strength, his ground ball gets. O'Brien's ball. Dawson, Miller, dump kicks it forward to the full line for the Crows. That's Lewis Young, the new player, or the player selected in for this week to replace Solani. Rankin does a fend off over side, just handles over his head to Miller. Quick handle. Walker fends off. I don't know, do I argue? Hone the ball, incorrect disposal. Walker, free kick to Carlton. That's Holland, I reckon. So Ollie Hollands kicks it on the wing wide. Nate curves for the Crows, got the ball. Quick handle to Keys. Dump kick it forward. Keys finds Walker from 60 and drops the ball when couldn't get possession. Then Ollie Hollands went and tackled him. Oh, high contact against Ollie Hollands against Walker. Interesting. So the ball's in Cows defense. Full. Campbell's the Keys. Keys snaps. Smiler by Fogarty and pokes it in forward for Crows, and Cummings is marked at 20 metres from the boundary, right side forward, so he's about 3 metres from the boundary, but 3 metres from goal, but 20 metres from the boundary. So right side forward. We'll put the Crows in front. It's either behind or goal. So Isaac Cumming, the new recruit from GWS Giants. Takes 1, 2, 3 steps. Kicks his miss. Hit the post, to be exact. Crows on the board, 1 behind. Adelaide 1 behind. The ball's been in Adelaide's inside 50 for this whole first 2 minutes, I should say. So Sard takes a kick out. Normally, Ali plays Keys on Sard as a defensive forward, and in the last 3 games, I believe memory, Ben Keys has average 3 goals, or kicked back 9 goals in the last 3 games against Carlton. So from the kick out, Keane marked it, gave it quickly to Rankin, who's kicked it to Rochelle, who's marked it 40 metres directly in front, or 45 metres directly in front for the Crows. Josh Rochelle. So just waiting for Rochelle to take a set shot. He's about 60 metres, takes his first, second, third. 4th set's going to kick from 49 metres. Kicks. Looking wide, behind. Got to take their opportunities, the Adelaide Crows. So Adelaide, 2 behinds. Carlton, yet to register. The ball, we played, 3 minutes? The ball's basically been in Adelaide's inside 50 for the last 3.5 minutes. Adelaide has to put score pressure, or the Blues will make them pay. So from the kick out, Kono's marked deep in defensive 50 to Doherty. Kicks out wide, poor kick straight to Jordan Dawson from 80 metres. Handballs over the top. And the Crows pump the ball inside 50. Field foot mark, dropped it. Had it and dropped it. So it's about 30 metres directly in front for the Crows. Should have marked that field foot. Umpire didn't say didn't grab the ball long enough, or what? That's what the commentator's saying. So De Koning hits the ball, Cripps, and the Crows player's been swung on the got rid of the ball. Double kick from Carlton in the defence to the defensive centre wing. Michael Laney handballs Miller. Saligo beats one player, handballs it to Laird from 60, kicks it straight to Rankin, who's marked at 35 metres directly in front. Surely the Crows are going to kick this one. Oh, he'll be kicking about 45, 48 metres, Isaac Rankin. They got to take their opportunities, the Crows. So we played close to 5 minutes, and the ball's basically been in Adelaide's forward line 90% of the game. So Rankin outside 50, takes his first step, second step, third, fourth. From 50, kicks the ball. It's holding up in there. It's a goal. The Crows neared that, all that inside 50 domination in the first 5 minutes. Adelaide 1 goal, 2-8 to Carlton 0. Carlton hasn't scored yet in this game. Or they can't get the ball in there. They have 0 inside 50. So yeah, Adelaide 1-8. Carlton Blues 0.0. The ball's been in Adelaide's full line for like 90% of the game. Gotta make the Crows gotta make the Blues pay with all that inside 50. So just waiting for the So just waiting now. Oh no, I lost my clock. Oh no. It's about 4 minutes. About 5 minutes, my clock. So about 5 minutes though. De Koning gets all the Cripps back to De Koning. Kicks it. The ball's on the defensive wing for the Crows. 80 metres from Cowan's forward line. Wall picks up the ball, nine curves. Miller backwards to Saligo. Try to take one player. Quick rush handle to Miller. Miller kick it along the wall wing. Is that out on the full or mark the keys? Give it out on the full. So Miller has kicked it down the full for the Crows. So the Blues got the ball on the wing. Just a bit different today. Last week, the Blues just took the game on against Geelong. They're not going fast in movement. I know it's only 5 minutes. Okay, Cripps from 40. Snaps. Out. Or is it? Yes, now out. Yeah, last week when Count beat Geelong, they just went real fast. They're doing opposite today. They need to go make the ball movement go a lot faster. Or the Crows can get numbers back. So it's just a boundary throw. De Koning wins. Oh, Sharks are by Cripps. Kicks a goal. That's what I'm talking about. De Koning, I think he's going to be awesome today. I just have this feeling that De Koning's going to be good in ruck against O'Brien. I like De Koning. And I can understand why of the alleged rumours of Saints offering 6-7 year contract. So it was 30 metres from the boundary. De Koning against O'Brien. Just hits it over his right hand shoulder. Over the top. Cripps sharks it. Bang. Goal. So Cowan's on the board. They only had about 2 inside 50s. They've got 1 goal. So 2 inside 50 for Carlton. And 1 goal. Ali had about 7-8 inside 50s and then got 1 goal too. So Carlton only had they won their first centre clearance for this game and then kicks a goal. So that's a why for Adelaide, where if Carlton can get more centre clearances, this will advantage Carlton Blues. So it made Adelaide pay for their ineffective kicking inside. So O'Brien against De Koning. O'Brien hits it, and Motlop's got the ball. Well, I don't know how he got rid of it. And it's a throw. Play on O'Brien. Plays on quickly. Handles it. O'Brien handles it to Fogarty for 35 metres directly in front on the run. Goal! Fogarty never misses. So Brian ran with the ball. So he needs to do that, get more possession and make De Koning pay. So goal to the Crows. So from the centre, Motlop got tackled that by Nankos, or dropped the ball. And then Ali took advantage with O'Brien 1-2 to the midfield, and he got to Fogarty, and who ran 30 metres basically directly in front and kicked the goal. So good start. I did last night's game between St Kilda and Fremantle Dockers, and at halftime the score was 27-17. So far it's 14-6. So I've already seen 3 goals in the first 8 minutes. So I'm happy for this game. Let's see some scores. All right, O'Brien against the Conning. The Conning wins that hit out. Now, Shearer pumps the ball inside 50, so Cal wins that 10 clearance. Keane comes and does intercept the mark over Mackay. So Keane plays on defensive 50 for the Crows, chips it sideways. Brodie Smith, first game back for season 2025. So Alex got the ball ranked on defensive 80. Defensive wing, Ali Dawson, their captain's got the ball. Chips it forward. Centre wing, over Neil Bourne's head. Hey, missed target. His elite kicker, Dawson. That's un-Dawson like to miss a target, miss a player by himself, and now the ball's gone out. That's un-Jordan Dawson like. Him and Gordon, they're probably the 2 players I back as pod, and Hayden Young unfortunately got out injured last night, are the 3 best kickers in the league in my opinion. And yeah, that's un-Dawson like to miss a target with no pressure. So centre wing throw, De Koning punches it. Looks like the ball's on roll and go out again. So Sam Walsh landed awkward on the ground, just getting checked out, but looks like it appears to be fine now, so that's good. We don't want any of our gun star players to be injured. So from the throw, Chera, I should say, handballs back to Walsh. So defensive wing, Holland dumps it, centre wing. Jeez, there was like 6 Crows players on Mackay. And they punched it out by experienced Brodie Smith, first game back for season 2025. So it's going to be a boundary throw, 8 metres from Carlton's goal. So De Koning, O'Brien, and looks like the ball's going to go up. Oh, I see umpires saying shirt pulling. Looks like it's a free kick to Rankin. Chips it backwards. Oh, almost kicked it to Mackay. Now Laird kicks it defensive 50 to Butts. Butts kicks the ball. Defensive 8 metres for the Crows. McElhaney plays on in the centre. Smith handles sideways or backwards. Goes sideways. Nankervis centre wing. Gets tackled. Breaks a tackle. Handballs to Worrell, who gives it backwards to Nankervis, still centre wing. Gets tackled by Motlop. Gone. Oh, play on. Now Worrell does a dump kick. Forward wing for the Crows. Keys. No, Lewis Young handballs at side. Quick handball. Curtin gets tackled by 2 Carlton Blues players. So Adelaide up by 8 points, 14-6. So just waiting for throw up. 6 minutes from the Crows' goal. Young wins it. The dump kick by Count on the wing. Laird takes a good, courageous mark on the centre wing for the Adelaide Football Club. So we've got 12 minutes and 22 seconds left of this game. So Laird kicks inside 50.
Game over. Western Bulldogs.
So the ball's gone out 50 metres in Adelaide's forward line. Yeah. So after the flying start of 3 goals, we're still 3 goals, but we've played 12 minutes. I mean, we've got 12 minutes remaining of the first quarter. Walker wins hit out straight to Cripps, who pumps it wide to the wing. And over Crows player's hands, Kerno kicks to the centre. Cowan now running on, play on from the centre quickly. There's got Motlop against McElhaney, who's running 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 10 minutes and 5 out. Oh, Worrell's fast. He beat Jesse Motlop. Wow, he's fast. I thought Motlop would beat Worrell in a sprint contest. Well done. It was 1-on-1. Basically, it was a defensive forward 50 for Carlton and 1-run sprint between Jesse Motlop and Worrell. And Worrell beat him to the sprint and smashed the ball in for behind. Point to the Blues. So that was pretty impressive from Worrell's speed. I didn't know he was that fast. So, good mark by Taylor on the defensive wing for the Crows. Quick handball to Smith. Gives to Saligo, who's just been tackled straight away, but just got the ball out to Curtin. Walker's marked at 8 metres from goals. He plays on quickly. There's a loose player by himself, and he's marked by Alex Nilborn, 40 metres, 45-degree angle for the LA Football Club. Alex Nilborn, the new recruit from Melbourne Demons. So when Cowan scored up behind, the Crows just went defence to forward, offence, real fast, transition real quickly. Last week it was totally opposite when I did the Crows Fremantle game. So Neil Bourne missed a few goals last week against Freo. He missed about 3 points. So Neil Bourne from 40 metres. He's drilled a goal to Alex Neil Bourne and the Adelaide Football Club. So that's a third for the Crows. They're playing a lot different today, Adelaide. Same thing with Fremantle last night. They were a lot different compared to the Crows game that they beat Adelaide last week. So Adelaide 3-2-20. Carlton 1-1-7. Crows up by a couple goals. So it's gonna be a commercial break and just waiting for the centre bounce to recommence. But yeah, that's saved by Worrell, and then transition quickly from that behind to offense. And they took the game on when Ali got, yeah. So it's going to be, if Ali continues with this fast-paced football, because last week they were pedestrian slow from defense to forward. So from the centre bounce, looks like it's free kick too. So that was also going to be a rebound. So rebounds. Little Youngs and Ruckins, Riley Philthorpe. So kicks it forward now. Motlop rounds over the ball. Philthorpe gets the ball. Peaton gets tackled straight away. Philthorpe, another possession. Quick handball. Miller gets tackled. Just got rid of the ball, and now the Cowan player has been tackled. Oh, was it dangerous tackle? Looked like dangerous tackle. Free kick to Cowan. 60 metres from goals. Sam Walsh chips it sideways. And marked by his teammate. 55 metres near the boundary. Is it Cottrell? Pumps the ball inside 50 for the Blues. Wow, Adelaide's like got 3 or 4 players against Mackay. They're like double, triple teaming Harry Mackay. Is it Mackay or Mackay? Apologise if I get it incorrect. But yeah, the ball's gone out now. And yeah, just waiting. Umpire throws. You got Philthorpe against Young and Ruck. Motlop tries a shark that gets pushed off. Play on. Saligo tries to pick the ball that gets tackled by oh, was that a high tackle by Sarah over Peatling? Yes, it's a free kick. So free kick to James Peatling, the new recruit from Grey West Sydney. He's been a good recruit for the Crows. He's played, apart from suspension 2 weeks ago, he's played every game for his new club, the Crows. So Saligo, he's got the ball from a mark, 40 metres in defence, goes long down the line on the wing. Oh, Fogarty takes a specky on the wing. Good mark. He's back from injury, shoulder injury. Darcy Fogarty, I should say. I forget. Cowan's got a Lockety Fogarty. So Dawson kicks it long down the line on the wing. Philthorpe drops the ball and it's gone out. Adelaide structure looked a lot different last week with no with no Darcy Fogarty, and he's back from injury today. So we're just waiting for the umpire to throw. So we're about 8 minutes from the Crows forward line, and the ball's out. So the umpire throws the ball. O'Brien wins that hit out. Straight to Cummings, gets tackled straight away. Walsh. Sarah gets tackled by 2 Crows players. And bounce up. So still about 8 minutes from the Crows forward line. So just waiting for the umpire to throw the ball up. 8 minutes from the Blues. So Fogarty's against Lewis Young and Ruck. O'Brien's against Lewis Young Rung. So the ball goes to Elijah Hollands on the wing. Kicks along down the line. McElhaney dropped the ball. And the ball's out defensive wing for the Crows. Looks a bit windy today. Thought it was going to be a wind. I heard it was like 25, 28 degrees in LA today. So O'Brien against De Koning now. De Koning wins. No one in particular. Curtin picks the ball on his right side. Needs to get back on his left. Just through the ball. forward. The Cone pops the ball forward. McKay drops it. Kerno, Keane slaps the ball out. So, deliberate. Yeah, it looked like he just hit it out. So it's going to be 35 metres from the boundary. Today's modern football, you can just bend the ball from the boundary because today's players prefer to bend the ball instead of kicking a drop punt. Things have changed. As you watch Jason Dunstall's show, where players still they kick drop punts directly in front. I know he gets frustrated watching his footy shows. And when they miss, 20 metres directly in front from, and not the kick a drop punt. So Motlop, about 35 metres from the boundary. Motlop, 1-2 steps, kicks it, bending, goal. Sorry for that loud sound. Drop my phone. So the Blues, 2-1-13. Adelaide, 3 goals, 2-20. So the Blues are trailing the Crows by 7. Based on this game, the Crows have been dominating and they haven't made Carlton pay as much. So they need to kick a score before Carlton makes the come, or when Carlton gets more opportunity later on down the track. The Crows got to take advantage of their domination with the ball in hand. So he's just still waiting for the umpire to bounce the ball. So far, the Crows have been dominating this game. So centre bounce. The Koning wins it. Sarah dials on the ball. Quick handball to George Short, the South Australian. Miller loses the ball. Dawson handballs it backwards. Smith dump kicks it forward for the Crows. 2-1. Cowan's favour. And the Jerry's recruit, sorry, I can't remember his name, from Giants that they got as a free agent. So now Sard in the centre. He's going to take the game against Rochelle. Runs quickly, chips it to the other side of the wing. Now, Cowan's marked 80 metres from goal, chips it. Hewitt's got the ball about 7 metres from goal. George Short played for North Adelaide in SANFL when he got drafted from Sydney Swans, over 10 years ago. So Hewitt kicks to the hot spot, about 20 metres from goal. There's about half a dozen players in that one pack. Now, the Conning gets O'Brien. O'Brien punches it, and the ball's gone in for out behind. Cowan settled. So, the Crows are trying to make O'Brien pay, or sorry, not pay, but be accountable by playing De Conning up forward. So O'Brien has to play a defensive role as well when De Conning goes up forward. So the ball's in Adelaide's defensive 60. Curtin on the wing, kicks it to O'Brien, missed the target, and the ball rolls out. So we're just waiting. So substitute bench where the throw up will be. Boundary throw. So Brian, De Conning, 50-50. Dawson tries to shut the ball from the ground. And it's going to be a bounce up. No, Carlton free kick to De Conning. So centre wing, free kick to De Conning. Got Sard next to him. Nah, he's going to kick it long. De Conning pumps the ball inside 50. And Curtin takes it, intercept the mark. Tall player, 197 centimetre. So he's playing mobile forward centre, forward wing. Curtin, he's not playing for. So now Rochelle, he's got the ball on the defensive wing. So where's Adelaide forward? So kicks it and spoiled by Sard at the substitute bench, the ball. So the ball's out. So it's going to be a flop on the centre wing. Oh, they're just showing the replay why Count got free. Rankin's supposed to give the ball to the umpire, but he threw it straight somewhere else. So, just waiting. And Laird tries to get the ball. Hollands, Laird, boundary beats the two players. And we've had 5 goals so far in this game. Happy with that. Just waiting for the umpire to throw the ball from the boundary. So we're about 80 metres from Callan's goal, or more. Yeah, 80 metres. O'Brien hits it straight to Rankin. Rankin sharks up, kicks the ball forward, and two Footy+sports account player Curtis Taylor, Zach Taylor, I should say. Rochetti from 80 metres, pumps the ball inside 50 over the top. Looks like Walker. Oh yes, he does mark it. Oh, Dawson's playing full forward. He's marked basically right side of forward, about 20 metres on a slight angle, but because he's a left footer, that's a lot easier for him to kick from left to right. And this should be a goal. Dawson, one of the lead kickers in the league, should kick this. So I'm going to say Dawson from 20 metres, slight angle, drills. The Crows near that because Carlton's starting to lift the game up now. Step up on the next notch. So goal to the Crows. So goal to Jordan Dawson, the recruit from Sydney Swans from a few years ago, and the current Crows captain. So Adelaide 4 goals to 26. Carlton 2 goals to 14. I just want to get back. I just drop my tablet to pick it up. So it's just still waiting for the umpire to bounce the ball. So just waiting. Umpire bounces it. McConing wins the hit out. But Rankin gets the ball. I heard the umpire's whistle. Whose free kick is it? It is Ali's free kick to Rochetti, who's in at last centre bounce attendance. So Rochetti kicks it. Marks by Neil Bullen. 45 metres back in front. So Neil Bullen probably kicked the ball around 52 metres out. So Neil Bullen was disappointing against Fremantle last week. So Neil Bullen's going to take a shot. So Neil Bullen kicks the ball from 50 metres. He's drilled it. Ooh, danger sign for Carlton. It's not the count of last week where they played the quick play on game. It's not the count that beat Geelong last week where they played the quick ball movement. Adelaide's playing the way Carlton played last week. They're trying to move the ball fast. So Alex Newborn has 2 goals already in this game. He kicked 3 behinds last week against Freo, 2 to 3 behinds. So, umpire's about to. DeConning gets the ball in the centre, but Peting picks the ball up. Rochetti in the back centre again. Walker leads, but Lewis Young beats into the ball. Just gets the ball in. Akers kicks the ball, being smiled by the Crows. Cripps just hits it out. If they're going to give the free kick to Keane for handballing out for insufficient depth, that looked pretty similar. And you can hear the supporters not happy. Can understand, because when Keane did the same thing, Cowan got a free kick and Motlop kicked that goal. So, a bit fortunate, Cowan not to give that insufficient attempt free kick. So, De Koning and O'Brien both fall. Curtin pumps the ball inside 50 for the Crows. Good intercept the mark. By Cowan. So, Cowan quickly, McGowan kicks it down on the wing, but there's very 3 Crows players against. But Cowan still gets the ball. Durden, return home from South Australia, former Central District player. Kerno loses the ball from 50 metres. Smith dives on the ball. Gonna be a bounce up. So it's gonna be a bounce up, 50 metres directly in front from the Blues goal. So De Koning hits it straight to Cripps, but Cummings dump kicks on his left foot, centre wing. Walker competes off Shelley's hand, handballs her, and boundary beats Lewis Young. So ball's out, 4 minutes and 11 seconds left. Adelaide 5-2-32, Carlton 2-2-14. Blues need to take the game on and play quickly. Their movement of the ball was slow and pedantic, or pedestrian I should say. They need to continue what they did against Geelong last week and just went fast. So Cripps, surrounded by Crows players, with Shelley. Now the Crows, Zach Taylor. Dawson pumps the ball inside 50, another mark, bad kick, straight to a counter player. Crows dominate inside 50. Sard trying to slow the game. So inside 50, Adelaide 13, Carlton 7, Adelaide +6 inside 50s. The count just chipping up backwards. Young's marked defensive 50. Chips it to Sam Dockley, who's marked its defensive wing. Dockley's at the ball in defensive wing, and now kicks it centre wing to Sard. They're just chipping. The ball movement is slow, static. This is so different to the Geelong game. Count looks like the first few games of the season when the ball movement was slow. And it gives LA just put numbers back. Now the Count gets the ball up forward, but this whole heap of Crows player in defense. So Cripps tries to get the ball. He tackles on Brody Smith. So it's got me a bounce up. 40 metres in Count's goal. They've got to just go fast with the ball movement. So who's in? So O'Brien against De Koning. Cripps runs over the ball, 6 feet, Peating, Cripps. Sarah gets the ball, handballs it forward. Nice. Crows got so many numbers in behind. McLean dump kicks on the wing to Walker and ball punched out. Adelaide 5-2-32. The Blues 2-2-14. We've got 2 minutes and 45 seconds left of the first quarter. The ball movement between the two different alleys trying to move the ball fast. Coun's movement slow. So O'Brien wins here. That hits it. Cripps sharks it away from him. And Hewitt pumps the ball inside 50 for the Blues. Good defensive mark by Laird. Well done. Intercept the mark. He must be, I don't know, just under 6 foot, I reckon, Laird's height. So had a couple of players behind him and tall forwards behind him. So Laird kicks it long down the wing. So Sarah just threw the ball, umpires, or they said play on. Neil Bourne's at the ball, defensive wing. So handballs full, but Sard gets the ball. Loser gets the ball back. Handballs De Koning. McGowan with quick handball, puts Cripps under pressure. Cripps is that good, gets the ball backwards to De Koning. De Koning pumps the ball forward. Mackay. There's like 3 or 4 Crows players around him. And now Adelaide, can he slingshot? Yes. Quick dump kick now, Peating on the centre wing. 1 bounce. 2 bounce, Peating. Handballs it to Walker. 80 metres from goal. Slams on his left foot. Poor kick. Marked by Carroll. Poor kick by Walker. Had plenty of time. They should have scored from that. So Dernan's marked that defensive 50. So Count's just keeping hold of possession. So they're back. Defensive centre on wing. Defensive wing for the Blues. So the Blues. Poor kick. Straight to Brody Smith on the wing for the Crows. Now the Crows are just trying to play on quickly. Miller. 3 quick handballs to the centre. Dawson switches it to the other side of the wing. To Walker. 90 metres from goals. Nooses left foot. Pumps the ball inside 50. 1 bounce to Richelli. Good pick up. Go for 40. Snaps with his right foot. Banza behind. If this continues for the next 2 quarters, LA will win easily by 60 plus. A ball move from there's only 48 seconds left, but you can just see the difference of the 2 sides. Carlton, chip, keeping holdings of possession. LA just 1-2 quick handballs from defense to the center and just trying to go quickly. And their full line's more open, whereas Carlton's full line is all clogged or flooded with Crows back because the ball movement is slow. Oh, Keane just threw on the boundary. No, the umpire didn't give it out. Yes, it was. I can hear the crowd not happy, but he threw what Keane did. So 34 seconds left. Defensive wing for Carlton. So Hewitt pumps the ball long down the line. See, there's about 6 Crows players on Curnow. Or when it's either McKay or Kerno, there's like half a dozen players on them. And they've got to find another avenue to goals. So Phil Foot 1-on-1 and Wittering outbody the gun Australian defender Wittering took a mark against Phil Foot. So could potentially save again. There's only 14 seconds there. Saar defensive wing dump kicks it to the centre wing. The Cunning McKay. There's like heaps of players there. Basically, watching this game, Crows are going to congest and where Kerno McKay goes. So that's it. It is half time. Quarter time, apologise. And the Crows 5-3-33, Carlton 2-2-14. So the Crows lead by 19 at quarter time. So that's it. So I'll come back in 5 minutes just before the start of the second quarter. Just come back and get a quick drink. Hey everyone. We've still got a couple of minutes left. The coaches are giving their quarter time talk. Crows have been on fire so far in this game. Just watching the two sides. Carlton's ball movement is slow pedestrian, whereas Adelaide's trying to go fast because that's how Fremantle beat them. Just looking at the comments. Hey Harvey, g'day mate. Hopefully you enjoy this coverage of mine. McDonald Jr. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate for subbing. I watched the majority of the Port game, and apart from the first quarter, the Bulldogs were leading by 25 at half time, and the Power only kicked 2 goals in the second half for the Bulldogs to demolish the Power by 90. So I just hey Harvey. Yeah. That I can understand you're probably frustrated, McDougall Jr., watching your team getting demolished by the Doggies 9 points, but next week's a showdown, and you know what showdown brings? It's 50-50. Who knows? Alright, I'll disregard anything. I won't say anything about the Bulldogs game. McDonald Jr. I'll keep it quiet. But you got the showdown next week, and the only positive is after the loss, the team will be frustrated and angry and will play hard against Crows next week. Guaranteed, because the media, I'm assuming the Port will be under the pressure of the media this week. After that dismantling from the Western Bulldogs. But going back to this game, yeah, Rochelle's got the most clearance in this game, top 3. What other stats is there? So, just trying to look at stats. So the goal kickers, the leading goal kickers for the Crows are 2 to Neil Bullen, 1 to Rankin, Fogarty and Dawson. For the Blues, 1 to Motlop and Patrick Cripps respectively. So, So the second quarter just started. So Pitting's got the ball in the centre, handballs it, blocked by Decoding, but Laird goes backwards to Miller, kicks it to centre wing to Luke Nankervis. Centre wing pumps the ball forward, marked by Pitting. Laird from 60 metres pumps the ball inside 50, 2-on-2 in the goal square, hits Wiedering's hand. What was a push? No, Fogarty pushed Wiedering. Free kick to Carlton, Wiedering in the goal square. So the ball's in Adelaide's forward line. Harvey, you asking me who I go for? I won't be biased. I do go for the Crows, but I don't be biased. I don't try to be biased in my commentary. So Kurno's marking up from 8 metres. No one in the goal square. Pumps it long forward. 1 bounce, 2 bounce. What a goal. 80 metres from Charlie Curnow. You beauty. That's the goal that the Blues needed for the start of the second quarter. From 80 metres. Charlie Curnow from 80 metres. Kicked the ball and it bounced. And when the ball bounced, it looked like it bounced 2 to 3 metres in the air. Well, it bounced on the Crows player's head. What a goal by Charlie. When are you doing this live? It's part of football, mate. There's always going to be people disliking the team you support and liking, depending. Like, I go for it's soccer. I got my mates for Arsenal supporters, and I was Tottenham support for the last 15 years. And Tottenham and Arsenal couldn't put Adelaide and the Crows where rival sides, same city. So, all right, going back to the game. O'Brien hits it. Decoding. O'Brien gets a quick handball through it, didn't he? Yeah. Riley O'Brien. No, high, bro. Free kick to O'Brien from the centre. Kicks it sideways to Worrell from the wing. Kicks it over the top to Laird from 80 metres. Gives it Miller from 55. Quick handball to McAlady. Can he kick a goal in this game? No. He kicked his first goal against the GOS Giants, 2 weeks ago? Before that, he never kicked a goal ever. So he could almost went for 2 in 3 games. So behind to the Adelaide Crows. So Adelaide 5-4-34. Carlton. Oh, sorry, my numbers are wrong. Should be 3-2-20, not 14. So the Blues only trailing the Crows by 14 points. But from the kick out, Isaac Rankin's got the ball for the Crows. About 80 metres, kicks it forward inside 50. Wittering scores field for. What a battle, Wittering against Phil. Keys on his right foot from the heel side of Adelaide Oval. Misses. Ben Keys' infamous wing where we know that City Swans game where he kicked the goal and the rest is history about it hitting the post. So, Cal for the kick out. Sard. Defensive 30, Walker trying to chase him, but it's too quick for him. Sard chips it in bow. Chip 30 metres. Marked by Corey Durden, ex-Central District player from SANFL. Also, back home for Corey Durden. Switches it. Oh, Rochelle almost intercepted Wittering. But look at the height difference. Wittering's like 190 plus centimetres. Rochelle's only what? Just under about 6 foot, 180 or 178 centimetres. So Wittering, defensive 40, kicks it long down along the wing. So Akers crunch on the wing. Oh yeah, just so you know, I have a Instagram account if anyone wants to say hello to me on that as well. That's talking everything AFL one word with the same logo of my person's face with the cap backwards. So O'Brien hits it to Rankin. O'Brien's been good. So Rankin 1-2. Oh, poor handball near one back to Rankin. Now Rankin has to pick up the bend and pick up the ball. Hands backwards to Miller on the centre. Kick it sideways wide. Cumming pumps the ball inside 50. A punch by McGowan. Wittering. Phil for what a battle. Wittering. Dump kick in defence. Oh, it's on. Fogarty on his left foot. He's double tackled. Holding the ball. He just got rid of it. No. Even though Cal's only trained by 15, they've got to get more forward inside 50, or else the Crows will kick a big bag and win a lot. But so far, Cal's holding the Crows for now. If they can make the Crows pay and put school pressure, then that's going to be a different story. So Walsh kicks it long down on the wing. Wild drops the ball. But Dern sharks it. Cripps, last year's Brownlow medalist, Ollie Hollands, to Jesse Motley going backwards. Now Walsh got the ball, defensive centre, quick handball to Sard. Now the Blues handball quickly. Hewitt forward. Oh, missed poor kick. Keane gets tackled in the forward line. Is that holding the ball? Ooh, Durden. Oh, Cripps hits Durden for the hardball get. Oh, Hewitt, it was tackled high from Dawson. Oh, should have been a free kick to George Hewitt before he missed in front. Looked like when he went over, Benno picked the ball, he got tackled with hands on his neck. Fortunate for the Crows that Hewitt did get the free kick. So O'Brien wins here against the Cone, but Stewart gets blocked. And Laird kicks it wide out to no one in particular. Ball bounces 2 times before it goes to the boundary. And it's insufficient deliberate free kick to Jacob Wittering. The game intensity is lifted up. So it's a free kick at the substitute bench to Carlton Wittering, but he just chips it backwards. They're just chipping it now to former Crows player McGovern. He's marked up 80 metres in defence. Mitch McGovern. Umpire saw him play on. Kicks it. Chips it to the wing. To Sarah, the former Fremantle Docker player. Sarah's got the ball, centre wing. Chips it more centre wing to Sard on AFL logo. And Haynes, the former Giants player, pumps the ball inside 50. Haynes. Dawson, McElwain off hands in Adelaide's defence. Motlop and Solomon try to steal the ball with each other. Oh, could have laid a block and got a goal. So now Hewitt, 20 minutes from the boundary to decoding. Snaps on his left foot. Ripper goal from decoding. Oh, they're going to review it. They're going to review decoding's goal. So just listening to the coverage, the goal umpire reckons the ball went over just on the behind side, over the post, but on the behind side. But he's just trying to check out. You can't tell on the no way you can tell on the camera if the ball went over. It went over the goal post, but the goal umpire saying it went over the goal, but to the behind side. You can't tell that because you need to make the post even longer. But because the soft call said it's a behind, You can't overrule that. Just look at the angle. No way. It'll be what the goal umpire said. And the goal umpire said originally a behind. It has to be a behind. There's no evidence to overrule that. You can't overturn it. Yeah, just listen to commentators. They say you can't overturn it. I agree. The ball went way over the goalpost. The height over the ball. So Miller takes a kick out. Oh, well, contested mark from McElhaney against Durden. So Blues are lifted in the last few minutes. So McElhaney kicks it long down the line the wing. And McGowan drops to intercept the mark, or doesn't intercept the mark. Walsh quick handball. Peeling on the wing. Laird, Peeling, Laird. Now he chips it centre to Worrell from the centre. Worrell pumps one side 50. Good intercept the mark by Haynes, the free agent signing from GWS Giants. Haynes, defensive 50. Kicks it to Mackay. It's probably his second, third possession. Mackay, defensive wing. Kicks it long. Curnow. Keane. Motlop. Hollands. Back to Curnow. No, Laird. Laird just handles it over the top quickly. Not looking. Go to Nankervis. Saligo dump kicks it on the wing. And Sard takes a good chest mark against Rankin. Oh, looks like he's been clipped in the groin. Or is it? Sorry, the hip. He's on the ground now. Sard. So it's thigh groin, is it? He's holding thigh groin? I can't see. And he's in that much pain that he has to use his right foot, and I haven't seen Sard kick with his right foot. So now Dakota does Joseph Specky, punched by McElhaney. Must be a free kick to the Adelaide. In what's that word where you go for Specky and didn't touch the ball? Unrealistic attempt. Went for the Speck and didn't touch the ball, DeConing over Brian, yeah. Didn't touch the ball. So O'Brien kicks it long down the line on the wing, and the ball goes out. Centre wing. So the ball's out centre wing. So it's 5-5 to 3-3. The Crows up by 14 points. So for the throw, Holland tries to pick up ball. Neil Bullen. Saligo on the Toyota side. Gets quick to Taylor. Taylor backwards to Miller back to Saligo. Saligo switches. It was bumped when he kicked it. But play on. Cummings marked on the opposite end on the wing. So Rankin's got the ball on the centre wing on the Toyota side. Kicks it. Wide. Walker, was that pushing it back? Ooh. It looked like he pushed Lewis Young in the back of Taylor Walker. He's looking umpire. Oh, I thought that was pushing it back from Walker onto Lewis Young. So Walker will be kicking about 52 metres out. Had two hands in the back. It looked like he pushed him. Umpire didn't give it. So Walker will be kicking about 52, 53 metres out near the hillside from on Adelaide Oval. So Walker kicks the ball. It looks like it's not going to go in. And rushed in for behind. So behind to the Crows. Adelaide 5-6, 36. Carlton 3-3, 21. So McGovern's got the kick out, the former Crow. So we've got 12 minutes left in the second quarter. So McGovern kicks the pen. Oh, grab a kick straight to the Crows player. Finish. Saliga gives it to Peeting. Peeting from 52 metres. Handballs to Rankin. Goes past one player. Tries it down to another player. Does a spin move. Bounces the ball. Kicks it sideways to Warrior, who's marked at 7 metres from goal. Nice move by Rankin. The Warrior pumps the ball inside 50. There's like a whole heap of counter players in defense. Sarah gets the ball, pumps the ball to the corridor. There's no one there. And Durden runs into Curnow. Jesus, two counter players by himself. And the counter player his teammate runs in front of Curnow when he's trying to take the overhead mark. The ball goes to the ground. Miller tackles them. Curnow behind the ball. Miller pumps ball straight to Walker. Cummings does a spin move. O'Brien, Walker. The ball's on the ground. O'Brien trying to pick up the ball. Not Crick. The Worrell picks up the ball. Handballs it to Walker, gets tackled straight away by Young. Ooh, what's that on the neck? Neck. Yep, free kick to Cowan. I saw the hands on the neck. Free kick to Cowan, yes. Keeper Lord, isn't it? Lord? It's a Lord, was it Young? Lord. Lord's free kick, yeah. I saw the hands on his neck. Yeah, looking at the replay, yeah. Key's hand was on Lord's neck. So, Carlton settled back in this game now. Lord from defensive 50 for the Blues, kicks it long down on the wing. A good kick. Hits Kerno on the wing. Had to run like 80 metres to get that mark, Kerno. And now he kicks it backwards. So Lord has got the ball basically where he kicked it from. So he's got the ball about 70 metres in defence. Defensive wing, Lord. Now he's going to kick it long down the line on the wing. Mackay butts hits the ball off to Dawson's hand. So Dawson gets tackled, bounce up. So we're about a foot off centre for the Crows on the wing. So just waiting for the umpire to throw the ball up. The replay slowed, didn't see what happened. So free kick to Adelaide, holding on to Saligo. Cripps was holding on to Saligo. So defensive centre, defensive wing, I should say, for the Crows. Saligo gets the ball, kicks it into the centre to Peating. It's been a good recruit from the Giants. So he chips it to Cumming, his former teammate at the Giants, who's got the ball on the Toyota side on the wing. Cumming kicks it to Saligo, who's marked it from 90 metres. Saligo pumps the ball inside 50. Walker, spooled by, can't see that player. So the ball's been punched out 40 metres in Adelaide's forward line. So in the second quarter, Adelaide are +6 in clearances, 6-0. So 40 metres from the Adelaide goal, umpire throws it for the back. De Koning gets the ball over Philthorpe. Spin move by Akers. Dump kick from Walsh to the centre wing. McKay against Dawson crumbs the ball. Cripps pass one tackle. Dawson's got him. No, play on. Oh, gave him so much time. The Neil Bull now handballs it quickly to Nankervis backwards to Peating. Drops the ball. Dawson. Smith backwards. Smith handballs it backwards to the centre. Worrell kicks it straight to Cumming from 80 metres. Cumming chips it. Walker on a small lead. Marks it. Walker will be kicking about 52 metres out. So, same shot he had about 3 or 4 minutes ago. So, he'll kick on the right side of the forward line on the hill side of the Adelaide Oval. So, we've got 9 minutes and 22 seconds left. So Walker from 52 metres out, looks like he's drilled her. He kicked it this time, Walker. First goal in what, 5-10 minutes, I reckon. So goal to Adelaide. Adelaide 6 goals, 6-42. Carlton 3-3-21. The Crows are doubling their score and they lead by 21 points. I think it was like the first goal in 10 minutes. So just be a media. Just waiting. Just waiting for the centre bounce. Adelaide 6-6-4-2, count 3-3-21. So umpire bounces the ball now. Adelaide another centre clearance. Pumps ball inside 50. Reading punch it. Was Walker has shirt pulling? No play on. Rankin gives it to Keys. 35 minutes directly in front. He drilled another one to the Crows. 2 goals in 1 minute. Win the centre clearance and bang, the Crows kick a number one. Ben Keys loves playing against count. Always scores against count. And now Cassard's off. That even helps Keys because normally he kicks about 3 goals against Carlton. So, just waiting. So, Adelaide 7 goals, 6-48. Carlton 3-3-21. When Adelaide dump kicked it forward, looks like Wiedering tries to spoil the ball and he's Neymar hit into his own teammate Hines. Oh, looks painful. So another bounce up from the umpire. Phil Thorpe, Young, Dawson for the Crows gets the ball in the centre. So there you go. Another centre clearance won by the Crows. They're dominating that. So Ali's in defensive wing, and McLean's kick has been spoiled. So just waiting. Okay, ball on defensive wing. Motlop pumps the ball forward. Spoiled by Brody Smith. Taylor does a spin move. Sard. Cripps pumps ball. Poor kick in the full line. Ball bounces 2 times to the forward. So Smith gets the ball to Crows. Nankervis. Defensive 40. Does a spin move. Oh, almost holding the ball. Russ Hamble. Saligo. What a high fend off. Yep. Free kick to Cowden. High fend off. So short kick to. Is that Hollands? Yeah, Hollands. Ollie. So Ollie Hollands will be taking the ball, 55 metres out. And Crows can dump kick it forward. Mackay drop the ball. Now Crows going to dump kick it out of defence. Walker almost got the ball. Taps himself on the boundary. 1-2 with Saligo to Walker. Taylor. The curtain. Now back to Taylor. Taylor was next to sub bets. Kicked to the Walker. Well, Phil handles the Walker. Walker tries to barrel into the forward fit. There's 2 Crows players loose in the goal square. Mark by Rankin. Oh, hit high afterwards. He marked them all. That has to be 50 metres. Oh, the supporters are not happy. Walker tried to go for a barrel and he. Watch it. Rankin misses. 20 metres and doesn't kick a drop punt and goes for the tries to bend the ball. Like what Dunstall says, it frustrates me when players like 23 metres directly in front and they don't kick a drop punt and tries to bend it. So Adelaide 7749, counting 3-3-21. So still got 6.5 minutes left. Counting pumps ball inside forward. Marked by Kerner, 60 metres from goal. He had 2 players on him. Kerner chips it sideways. And that's Walsh. Walsh marks it from the boundary, 40 metres from goal. The Blues need this. Saying obvious, they need this goal. So Walsh only has 6 disposals in almost half a game. Walsh, 40 metres on the boundary, drop punts. Is that out on the full or behind? It's behind. So count 3-4-22. So from the kick out, they kicked it out, but then the Cowan's got the ball. Hollands from 9 metres, kicks it long inside 50. Motlop against 2 key defenders of Adelaide. Height difference. Motlop's like what, 6'4", 180 centimetres, and he had like 194 centimetres and Smith's about 185 centimetres. Motlop had to take on 2 players that are taller than him and the ball's in the air. So it's 40 metres from Cowan's goal. So umpire throws it. Phil Thorpe hits it. Lord, how to get rid of that? And umpire said incorrect disposal. Free kick to Zach Taylor, 40 metres in defence for the Crows. Chips it sideways, I don't know who, to the crowd. Kick it straight almost to the crowd out on the full Zach Taylor. Must be aiming for Nick Dal Santo at the boundary. So, a free kick to Sarah, but 8 metres from the boundary. Kicked outside his boot while running full throttle. Curno, off hands. Curtin has been tagged by Lord. It is. So we bounce up 40 metres from Adelaide's goal. The umpire's going to throw the ball. Okay. So, just reading. Sard is the forward 40 has throw the ball and umpire's given it as a throw. Just trying to read some comments while talking. So, McElhaney, defensive wing. Play on, umpire says Laird. Laird quickly to Peating, who's marked at defensive wing. McElhaney pumps the ball forward. Walker against Wiedering. Wiedering punches it, but still now it's 50. Sark gets quick handball. 1-2 to Hewitt. Ooh, pressure. Able to shrug on Fogarty's tackle. So centre. Cripps got the ball. The Blues got to play on quickly now. Go fast. So Cripps finds Kerner. 9 minutes from goal. Go quickly. So he launches the ball forward. 1-on-1. Wow. Worrell beats his man. The ball didn't go over the top. It was following the forward that was behind Worrell, but he was able to intercept the mark. Good mark by Worrell near the behind post. Worrell kicks it wide. But marked by Hewitt. So 60 minutes from goals for Hewitt. I think it's a Hewitt from 60 meters, kicks the ball inside 50. And so they go quick handball to impeding in defense. And he's found Fogarty, defensive wing for the Crows. Darcy Fogarty is marked for the Crows. I haven't heard that with Fogarty from Carlton. He must be the sub. Need to check later. Fogarty kicks it long down line on the wing. Walker, Wiedering, boundary. Ball's gone out. 3 minutes and 18 seconds left. Adelaide lead by 27. The Crows 77.49. Carlton 3 goals 4.22. So top 3 disposal ball goals for the Crows are, for the game I should say, 15 to Worrell, 15 to Cripps, and 14 to Laird. So umpire for it. De Koning wins the ball, but it went to Hewitt got the ball from the group of players. Quick handball Sarah on the wing, gives it to Walsh. He's been tackled out. So he's going to be a boundary throw, centre wing. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. So umpire throws the ball from the boundary, centre boundary. De Koning gets the ball from the throw up, kicks it forward. Kerno from 80 metres, kicks the ball long inside 50. Oh, poor kick, more to Worrell. But the ball's bouncing. Worrell beats Durden to the ball, and Worrell just runs away from Durden, kicks it to Joshua Shelley, who's got the ball on the defensive wing, kicks it long down line on his left foot. And marked by Dan Curtin. Ooh, was that taken out his hand? Was that 50 metre? No. So the ball's on the wing for the Crows. He kicks it inbound defence. So the Crows try and switch in the defensive 50. Jordan Butts. So he kicks it to the defensive wing for the Crows. And that's McElhaney. So Laird's just chipped it. McElhaney's chipped it to Laird, who's marked it defensive wing. So back to McElhaney, still on the defensive wing for the Crows. So McElhaney. Just going to go long down the line on the wing, is he? Yep. Kicks it long down the line on the wing. And De Koning, contested mark over Brian. Good mark from Tom De Koning. So defensive wing for Carlton, De Koning has marked it. But now this ball moving, they're just holding the ball count and not moving forward. Now De Koning kicks it long down line and intercept the mark by McElhaney. He kicks it to centre to Saligo. He's still got the ball in the centre. Saligo switches it to the other side of the wing and picks Dan Curtin. Curtin shimmies, gives it to Brody Smith. So Rick Shelley tries to pop the ball inside 50 but blocked. Walker's on the ball from 50 metres. Quick handball to Smith. No, missed him. Ball's gone out. 55 metres from the Crows forward line. So the ball's 55 metres from the Crows forward line. So Carlton trailing Crows by 27 points. Inside 50s in this second quarter, 0. 11-0 in this quarter's even. But Adelaide's been more efficient. O'Brien wins the hit out. Hit the Ranker, but then straight to Cripps. No back to Peating. Peating dump kicks the Crows into the forward line. Ooh, Dawson dropped the ball. Sharks his own ball. all tackled on the side. And Dawson rolls out. I think we'll get an insufficient attempt. Ooh, close, but no. So the ball's 50 metres out from the Crows forward line. So Adelaide up by 27 points. We've got 57 seconds left on this second quarter. So Sarah Chera gives it to Walsh. Dump kicks it near the boundary from on the defensive 50. Marked by Dan Kern against Lord. I think Lord's only like 180 centimetres, but Dan Kern's like 197 centimetres. Tall between the two players. Kicks it long. Oh, marked by Jordan Dawson. 45 metres from the boundary on the left side. Not the right side for a left footer, unfortunately, for Dawson. So got 24 seconds left. So Dawson's left side forward, 40 metres from the boundary, but unfortunately he's a left footer. Not a right angle for a left footer. So 12 seconds. 9, 8 seconds left. So when he kicks this, you probably hear the siren. Dawson kicks the ball and 40 metres from the boundary, left foot side, Dawson kicks her at half time. Ooh, I'm not going to say it yet, but the game is starting to get away from Carlton. So Jordan Dawson, the gun Crows captain, 40 metres from the boundary, left side forward, kicks her, and that's it, half time. Jeez. It's, not good signs for Carlton. Not good signs. I have to repeat, it's not looking good for the Blues. So they need to, as I said, my coverage 20 significant amount of time. They need to go forward quickly. So it's half time now. I'll change my halftime scoreboard. So that's it. Adelaide 8 goals 755. Carlton 3 goals 422. The Crows lead the Blues by 33 points at half time. So we've got what, just under 20 minutes left. Let's look at the stats and goal kickers for this game. The goal kickers. The leading goal kickers for the home side, the Crows. 2 to Neil Bullen and Dawson respectively. Singles to Walker, Rankin, Keys, Fogarty. That's it. And for the Blues, their goal kickers are singles to Motlock, P. Cripps, and Kerno. All right, let's look at the ball getters. The leading ball getters for the home side, the Crows. 16 to Worrell, 15 to Miller, 15 to Laird. That's all the Crows defenders. 14 to Peatling, 14 also to Dawson, and 13 to Rankin and Ricchetti respectively, plus McElhaney. For the Blues, their leading ball getters are P. Cripps for 15, George Short with 14, Sard with 12, and De Koning with 12 as well. Then Walsh, only 9 disposal at half time to Sam Walsh. Needs to get more of the ball to improve in the second half. And Nick Haynes also has 9 possessions, and Sarah. So Carlton's like midfielders, wingers. Your Walsh, 9 disposal. Sarah, 9 disposal. Hollands, Elijah, 8 disposal. And Akers. So their ball movement, ball getters, need to get more of the ball to be competitive in the second half and win the game. At this stage, it's looking good for the Crows. All right, everyone. I will take a break. In the meantime, I've got a quiz and see how you go in the video in the quiz. So I've got a pre-recorded video of me answering questions, like so it'd be an ABC or 1, 2, 3 multiple choice questions, and be questions about who won premiership, who's won Brownlee or goal kicker. So yep. All right, then. I'll see you guys just before the start of third quarter. All right, cheers. In 2019, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Jack Riewoldt, B. Jeremy Cameron, or C. Tom Hawkins? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Jeremy Cameron with 67 goals. In 2020, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Richmond Tigers, B. Geelong Cats, or C. West Coast Eagles? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Richmond Tigers. In 2019, who was taken with the number 1 draft pick? A. Matt Rao, B. Jamar Ugle-Hagan, or C. Jason Horne-Francis? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Matt Rao. In 2015, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Cyril Rioli, B. Luke Hodge, or C. Sam Mitchell? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Cyril Rioli. In 2024, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Patrick Cripps, B. Lachlan Neale, or C. Nick Dacos? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Patrick Cripps with 45 votes. In 2020, who was taken with the number 1 draft pick? A. Aaron Cadman, B. Harley Reid, or C. Jamar Ugle-Hagan? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Jamar Ugle-Hagan. In 2024, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Charlie Cameron, B. Lachlan Neale, or C. Will Ashcroft? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Will Ashcroft. In 2013, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Lance Franklin, B. Josh Kennedy, or C. Jared Ruffhead? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. Answer is C. Jared Ruffhead with 68 goals. In 2015, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Dustin Martin, B. Patrick Dangerfield, or C. Nat Fyfe? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. Answer is C. Nat Fyfe with 31 votes. In 2023, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Sydney Swans, B. Collingwood Magpies, or C. Brisbane Lions? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. Answer is B. Collingwood Magpies. In 2014, who was taken with the number 1 draft pick? A. Andrew McGrath, B. Paddy McCartan, or C. Jacob Wittering? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Paddy McCartan. In 2023, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Bobby Hill, B. John DeGoey, or C. Nick Dacos? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Bobby Hill. In 2014, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Lance Franklin, B. Josh Kennedy, or C. Tom Hawkins? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Lance Buddy Franklin with 67 goals. In 2023, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Patrick Cripps. B. Lachlan Neal. C. Nick Dacos. I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Lachlan Neal with 31 votes. In 2022, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Richmond Tigers. B. Geelong Cats. Or C. Sydney Swans. I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Geelong Cats. In 2023, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Harry McKay. B. Charlie Curnow. C. Jesse Hogan. I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Charlie Curnow with 78 goals. In 2016, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Dustin Martin. B. Patrick Dangerfield. C. Nat Fyfe. I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. Answer is B. Patrick Dangerfield with 35 votes. In 2015, who was taken with the #1 draft pick? A. Andrew McGrath. B. Cam Rayner. Or C. Jacob Weathering. I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Jacob Weathering. In 2022, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Patrick Dangerfield. B. Isaac Smith. Or C. Tom Hawkins. I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Isaac Smith. In 2017, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Dustin Martin. B. Tom Mitchell. C. Nat Fyfe. I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. Answer is A. Dustin Martin with 36 votes. In 2021, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Melbourne Demons. B. Collingwood Magpies. C. Western Bulldogs. I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Melbourne Demons. In 2016, who was taken with the #1 draft pick? A. Andrew McGrath. B. Cam Rayner. Or C. Sam Walsh. I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Andrew McGrath. In 2020, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Trent Cotton. B. Shea Bolton. C. Dustin Martin. I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Dustin Martin. In 2016, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Lance Franklin. B. Jeremy Cameron. Or C. Josh Kennedy. I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Josh Kennedy with 80 goals. In 2022, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Patrick Cripps. B. Lachlan Neal. Or C. Ollie Wines. I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Patrick Cripps with 29 votes. In 2014, Who won the AFL Premiership? A. Hawthorn Hawks, B. Collingwood Magpies, or C. Western Bulldogs? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Hawthorn Hawks. In 2017, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Lance Franklin, B. Jeremy Cameron, or C. Tom Hawkins? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Lance Buddy Franklin with 69 goals. In 2019, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Melbourne Demons, B. Collingwood Magpies, or C. Richmond Tigers? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Richmond Tigers. In 2021, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Patrick Cripps, B. Lachlan Neale, C. Ollie Wines? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Ollie Wines with 36 votes. In 2019, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Trent Cotton, B. Shea Bourne, C. Dustin Martin? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Dustin Martin. In 2017, who was taken with the number 1 draft pick? A. Matt Rowell, B. Cam Rayner, or C. Sam Walsh? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Cam Rayner. In 2018, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Jack Riewoldt, B. Jeremy Cameron, or C. Tom Hawkins? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Jack Riewoldt with 65 goals. In 2018, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Luke Shoei, B. Jack Darling, or C. Tom Barras? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Luke Shoei. In 2017, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Richmond Tigers, B. Collingwood Magpies, or C. Western Bulldogs? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Richmond Tigers. In 2021, who was taken with the number 1 draft pick? A. Aaron Cadman, B. Harley Reid, or C. Jason Horne-Francis? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. Answer is C. Jason Horne-Francis. In 2017, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Trent Cotton, B. Shea Bolton, or C. Dustin Martin? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Dustin Martin. In 2018, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Dustin Martin, B. Tom Mitchell, C. Nat Fyfe? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Tom Mitchell with 38 votes. In 2016, Who won the AFL Premiership? A. Western Bulldogs, B. Collingwood Magpies, or C. Brisbane Lions? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Western Bulldogs. In 2020, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Harry McKay, B. Charlie Curnow, or C. Tom Hawkins? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Tom Hawkins with 42 goals. In 2023, who was taken with the number 1 draft pick? A. Aaron Cadman, B. Carly Reid, or C. Jason Horne-Francis? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The game's on start soon, everyone, so we've got about half a minute left. B. So Carlton needs to improve in the third quarter. What? McKay hasn't kicked a goal yet. They need to get better ball movement. So all right, umpire bounces the ball now. So the Cunning wins the hit out. So there you go. Pumps balls on 50 for the Crows. Mark, no, dropped by Walker. Young, spotted by Keys from 50 metres out. Handballs are to Saligo. Oh, wait, Cumming, I should say. Cumming. Oh, was that holding on to Wittering? Oh, this too. Yep, it's definitely holding on. So 1-on-1 between Philthorpe and Wittering. Wittering was being held on by Philthorpe. So Cumming kicked the goal, but he was holding on Riley onto Jacob Wittering. So free kick to the Blues. So defensive 50 for the Blues. Kick it long down line the wing. Over McKay's hands. Was it high contact? And counted down by 33. So free kick to Cripps on the Toyota sign. Centre wing. So Cripps kicks it. Oh, 3-metre chip to Jesse Motlop. Good mark on the long run. He's kicked it straight to the Crows player. Now the Crows are going to counter attack now. No, Miller on the wing for the Crows. Chips it to what was more favouring Wittering over Philthorpe. Cumming punches the ball forward. Walker. Saligo from 40 metres. Gives it to Neil Bullen. Neil Bullen crosses inbound. Oh, Keys dropped a sitter by himself. Oh, should have marked the uncontested mark and Keys has dropped it. Should have marked that, Ben. So, cheesy. Not sure what Keys was thinking. He had too much time. He was by himself and he's dropped the ball's in there like for 10 seconds and he just dropped it. Sometimes we have too much time to think and then you do that mistake. So in the centre, Callum pops the balls on 50. Didn't Durden push the Crows player? Yes, he did. So free kick to Josh Worrell, about 80 metres from front of goals for the Crows. So the Crows try to switch it. Oh, Butts is grabbing his back. Is he injured? And Mackay, they're both injured, maybe. Butts is on his back because he just came back from injury for the Crows. John Butts. Rankin's got the ball in the wing. So Dawson, oh, Mark, not given, play on. Now Hewitt, he's got the ball in defensive wing. He stops. This is the issue for Carlton. When they get the ball going full, they just stop. Now it just gives Adelaide lots of time to flood back, put numbers back. So Hewitt, centre wing, down the line. Butts, oh, they're giving a free kick to McKay. Pushing it back to McKay. from Butts. So Mackay, I should say. Mackay, centre wing, pumps the ball inside, 50 now. Oh, intercept the mark by Josh Worrell. They chips it backwards to defence to McElhaney. I hit the ground, play on. Now McElhaney kicks it long down line on defensive wing for the Crows. Mackay competes, Neil Bourne crumbs it. Handballs to Butts. Butts quick handball to Rankin. Dawson on the wing. Kicks over top. Keys is running for the ball. This time gets the ball. Handballs over the top to Walker. Walker from 50 metres. Quick handballs. Turns. Poor handball from Walker. Rankin has to go and get it. When he was loose by himself, Rankin does a U-turn. Kicks it. 2-1, but Haynes does a good spore. Philfoot tries to fend off Sard. What a tackle by Sard. That's on the ball. Yes, it is. Is it? Crows butchered that up. They should have kicked the goal there. So, free kick to Carlton. Ali's defensive. Their defensive 50 for Carlton. Sard's got the ball in half back. Sard tries to take on Philthorpe. Handballs it. Waiting for the 1-2. But the Crows player smart enough to block his run. So, Sarah dump kicks it. Marked by Cripps on the wing. Quick play on into the centre. Hollands inside 50 over the top to Durden. Corey Durden, welcome back home to South Australia. For kicking about 40 metres directly in front. Gotta kick this to have any chance. To get the first goal of the third quarter. The premiership quarter, as they say it. The South Australian from the Football Club of Central District, Corey Durden. Can the Blues get first blood of the third quarter? So Durden, the Central District product. 40 metres directly in front. Corey Durden. Kicks! God, he's kicked it. Looked like it just missed, but he kicked it. Ooh. The Blues near that. They're looking all right in the last 2 minutes. So the Blues 4-4-28. Adelaide 8-8-56. The Crows doubling the Blues score, and the Crows lead by 28 points. So 15 minutes and 23 seconds left of the third quarter, I should say. So they're showing a replay of that goal. Yeah. So when the Cam kicked that goal, Cripps marked the ball on the centre wing and just handled it quickly to inbound to the centre. The Blues have to play on quickly, or as Adelaide will flood and get numbers back, like the first half. So the umpire bounced the ball. O'Brien against De Koning. De Koning wins that. Rankin. Dawson gets the ball from the centre. Dump kick by Peating forward. Of Neil Bourne's hand. Hits it forward, but McGovern sockers it in the centre. Play on off player's hands. Oh, was that dump tackle? No. So centre bounce. Basically bounce up from the centre. Umpire. De Koning against O'Brien. O'Brien hits that into the ball with De Koning's head, basically. The Lord gets tackled on the bottom of the ground. Now Peating tries to pick it up with Hollands on his back. No, another bounce up in the centre. 40 minutes and 55 seconds. The Blues need the next goal to have a game. Crows still lead by 28 points in the third. O'Brien wins the hit out. Straight to Lord. Lord straight to Neil Bullen. Kicks it forward. Curtin on the 50-metre line for the Crows. 2-1. Gets the ball. He's trying to take it out. McGovern tackles him. And it's going to be a bounce up. 45 metres from the Crows forward line next to the boundary, basically. It's going to be a bounce up. So, De Koning hits it. And Cripps to Hewitt. Now, Lord. Durden trying to get it. The ball. O'Brien gets the ball. Gets Campbell to Cummings. And it's marked by Fogarty from 45 metres. 45 metres from 45-degree angle. But it's Fogarty for the Crows. Darcy. You still expect him to kick these type of goals. One of the straightest kickers in the league. So 45 metres from a 45-degree angle. So Darcy Fogarty outside the 50-metre line takes his run up or walk up. So Fogarty takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at always miss. Off. Carlton let off of that one. Fogarty doesn't miss really for the Crows. So Adelaide 8-9-57. Carlton 4-4-28. The Crows lead the Blues by 29 points. 15 minutes and 50 seconds left of the third quarter. Sard. It's on the right side. Takes one bounce. He's trying to get it back onto his left foot. Wiedering. Experience. Too strong for Curtin. Second year player for the Crows. No, take about was Nan Kurbis. Oh, long kick on the wing. Contested mark by Mackay. Centre wing. Needs to get more ball in the full line, Mackay. Kicks it backwards to Wiedering his defensive 50. The movement's just slow, static. Need to go faster than that. Oh, there's a Crown guy by himself in the forward line. No, they didn't see that. So Haynes kicked it to Hewitt, who's on the centre wing for the Blues. They kicked it wider next to the boundary wing, next to substitute Benson Lewis Young. Kicks it backwards to Wiedering. Amirs from his defence for the Blues, Jacob Wiedering. Chips it sideways to the wing. Ali's got numbers back. Just slow, this ball moves slow. So slow. Not going to score moving the ball this slow. So now Hewitt just does a dump kick for up forward. Ali will be happy with this. Well, De Koning should have marked that, dropped it, Phil Fulp got rid of the ball. Now the Crows are trying to counteract now, transition. Defensive 60 metres. Taylor switches it to McElhaney. Or Worrell, should I say. Worrell, long kick to the centre wing. McGovern intercepts. Hits the ball. Hits it. Lord gets tackled by Rochelle. Back to Keys. Keys gets tackled by McGovern. And to me, a bounce on the centre wing. We're not seeing this ball movement that Geelong or Carlton showed Geelong last week. That quick ball movement. Not seeing any of it. 7 days in, like last week, the Crows ball movement was so slow against Fremantle. Now they're just trying to go fast. Seems like the teams from last week swapped jerseys. So Akers on the wing slips with the ball. He got tackled by Worrell. Is that holding a ball? Yes, it is. So free kick to Adelaide. So the Crows pump the ball inside forward. Philful tries shark on one hand, but declining. Grabs it. Defensive wing for the Blues. Sarah. Oh, Akers couldn't mark it. Now Worrell gives it to Peating, and the ball's gone out centre wing. So the ball's out centre wing. So now Bart's going to throw the ball centre wing. Field foot against De Koning and right. De Koning grabs the ball, handballs it, wins it to Shearer. Missed target Carlton. I don't know how Fogarty got rid of it to McKay, but he did. Go to Shearer. Shearer kicks it to a loose player. How do you miss a target like that? There's still Carlton guy near the goals from himself. Chip kick to Curnow. Curnow's marked about 40 metres from the boundary. Left side forward. The Blues need this next goal. About 40 metres from the boundary. Left side forward, so he's going to go on his right foot and bend it. It's got on TV. Is that Andrew Jarman with the West End cap on TV? Nah, looks like someone else. So Turner from 35 metres kicks it, bends it. Nah, bend it too much behind. Don't like when players don't kick a drop punt. And missing. Football's changed in the last 10 minutes. Drop punt's not the thing when going for set shot. So the ball's on the defensive wing for the Crows. Cowan pumps the ball inside 50. Curnow, good spoil by McElhaney. But Lord picks up the ball. Quick to Hamill and Hewitt. Hewitt to Walsh. To Cottrell. And only went 5 metres. Holland gets tackled. Looking at umpire. Why it's not marked. The ball only went like 5 to 10 metres. So it's going to be a bounce up 40 metres in Cowan's goal. So just waiting. Wow, George Hewitt in ruck against Riley O'Brien. O'Brien should win, and he does with the height difference. And Walker marks the defensive wing for the Crows. Oh, touch play on. Everyone thinks the mark, but no one's near Walker. So wing ring now goes up to Walker. Walker down the line. And good intercept the mark by Haynes, the free agent from GWS Giants. Just texting a friend of mine. McGowan kicks it backwards in his defensive 50 for Cowan. So little Cowan just switch it from one wing to the other side of the wing, but it's on the defensive half, and the ball movement, as I said, umpteen times going very slow. Just gives Crows enough time just to foot numbers back and flood. So Cowan kicks it alongside 50. Oh, McKay marks it 55 metres out from goal. So Harry Mackay about 55 metres, 60 metres, but this next ball, he can't go for it. I mean, he can't kick it long because there's so many Crows players flooded. And it's just marked by Walker, who's flooded back. The Crows, Cowan's slow ball move just allows Adelaide to just flood and put numbers back. And now Walker's marking defensive 20 metres in defence. Kicks it long down the line, Koning, boundary. Cowan, I know I'm sounding like a boring broken record, but Cowan needs to improve the ball movement. The ball's just going pedestrianly slow. And by the time the movement from defense to offense takes like 15, 20 seconds, it's given Adelaide enough time to flood back. So Brian gets the ball from here, hit straight to Saligo. Saligo kicks it high in air, not 15, umpire says. Dawson gets the ball on the toilet badge on the wing, handballs it quickly to Neil Bullen, to Richer from Amirs, kicks it forward over the top. Keys, he's a specialist against Carlton. Marked by Keys, 20 metres directly in front. Keys always has kicks in the last 3 games, kicked 9 goals. He always kicks back 3 goals against Carlton. And Keys, is he going for 2? In 5 minutes earlier, he dropped an uncontested mark, unlike Keys. Hey, Team Mello. It's positive signs for the Crows. Cowan ball movement is very slow and pedestrian. Adelaide slip, counteracting real fast, quick ball movement. Keys from 20 metres directly in front, drills. I'm not going to say it, but it's almost there. Crows looking good, that's all I'll say. If you're a Crows supporter, it's looking positive. You got Kerner and Mackay. I'm not sure why you don't go up forward quickly. I'll be scratching my head if I was a Blue supporter. Whereas Adelaide, it's different. When last week against Freo, the ball movement was slow, but this game they're going fast. Pies, Team Mello. I know Geelong lost to Carlton last week, but Collingwood, they played on Anzac Day on a Friday, and Geelong played on Sunday, so Collingwood's got an extra 2-day break against Geelong. So it was an 8-day break compared to 6. So that's only why, because Collingwood are due to lose eventually, but I'm tipping Collingwood because they've got the extra 2 days up gap against Geelong. So O'Brien wins the hit out to Dawson, to Rankin. Neil Bullen pumps the ball forward. So now forward, punch by Sard. Neil Bullen gets the ball from 6 metres. Hands lock, gets a kick out quickly. Wiedering, defensive wing. Crows get the next game, it's over. Walsh gets tackled by Laird and the ball's gone out. Did he drop it? Walsh. I know he had 9 possession at halftime. I haven't seen much in this quarter. He might only have like 12 possession. Football's a funny sport, team, man. Like last week, Fremantle's doing what Adelaide's doing to Cowan now. Like Adelaide's ball, when the ball went to Adelaide's forward line, they streamed quickly Fremantle to counteract from defense to offense, whereas Adelaide's ball movement was slow against Fremantle. Whereas this game, Adelaide's the opposite. Adelaide's going from defense to forward real fast, whereas Cowan, when they get the ball in Adelaide's full line or their defense and they go forward, they're just chipping. Whereas that was what Adelaide was doing last week. And then you watch last night's game between St Kilda and Fremantle, and because of Fremantle counteracted from Adelaide, the transition from their defense forward, the Saints saw that what Freo did against Crows last week and basically had numbers back, and Fremantle wasn't able to counterattack against St Kilda last night. It's just all things have changed in 1 week. Football's a funny game. Thanks, Team Ellie. Appreciate for subbing. So Richelli's marked at 20 metres from the goals, but right side of the forward. Looks like he's going to try to kick it with his left foot from the boundary. Josh Richelli. So Crows got the showdown next. If he kicks this, I reckon it's game over. Richelli for 3 metres on the boundary. I'm going to say it, game's over. Carlton don't look like scoring. So Josh Richelli's kicked at Adelaide 10-9-69. I've called it. It's game over. Adelaide 10-9-69, Carlton 4-5-29. The Crows up by 40 points with 6 minutes and 17 seconds left. Cows, they kicked 4 goals this whole game. They don't look like scoring. The ball movement, I've said it 200 times in this coverage, it's just slow. And yeah, Team Elo, I'm just in compared to last week's game, when Carlton went from defense to forward against Geelong, they were fast. They played on quickly. But Adelaide's done their homework and forced Carlton to go slow and sideways. So today's football was all about quick ball movement. You can get the ball transition from defense to offense quickly, moving like 10 seconds. You got a chance of scoring. Whereas, yeah, Ali took like 20 seconds to go from defense to offense. But this game, like, they're handballing quickly into the center and going for the play on quickly and taking like less than like 10 seconds to get to the forward line from defense. So DeConing wins the hit out straight to Sarah. Sarah dump kicks it forward for the Blues. Laird, off hands. Walsh, Fogarty, Durden, Lord, still 55 minutes. Cripps does a shimmy, gives it to Lord. Lord passes it, marks by Durden. Welcome back home to South Australian, Corey Durden. So it's about 30 metres on a 45-degree angle. So he just needs to kick it right to left, and he's a right footer from 30 metres. So I'm going to say Durden. He's a good kicker, so I reckon he'll kick this. So he just needs to aim for the right side of the goals, and it should, with his natural kicking for right footer, right to left, I reckon he'll kick this. So Durden kicks it. It's pushing right to left, just in. There's still a pulse for Carlton. Still a pulse. So it was almost hit the post. So the Blues 5-5-35. Adelaide 10-9-69. The Crows up by 34. We played what 20 odd minutes in the third quarter, and just waiting to see how many minutes left on the scoreboard. But I'm assuming it's about 5-6 minutes. But I'm just waiting for the coverage because the clock's gone. But we played what 20 minutes. Great kick for the South Australian. Durden back home. Central District draftee. So Adelaide 10-9-69 to Blues 5-5-35. So just waiting. De Koning and O'Brien in rock. Just waiting. Waiting for the umpire still. Still waiting for the ad break or the 30-second time it takes. So Adelaide's activated the sub. Sam Berry on. Luke Nankervis is off. So the cone pushes O'Brien in the ruck. Umpire says play on. The Sarah. Oh, the sliding rule. Did he take out Cummings' leg? No. Well, Cummings hit. Cummings was standing and Sarah slid into his leg. I don't know the sliding rule. So Sarah punts forward side 50 over everyone's hand, and Akers snaps, touch. Rochelle hits the ball out. Is that insufficient attempt? Yes, it is. So it's going to be 35 metres from the left side forward to Corey Dern. Insufficient attempt by Rochelle. Kick this, it's game on still. So it's going to be about 35 metres. He's on the left side forward setting. He's going to try to bend it with his right foot and move it ball. Bend it by going from right to left with a snap. Kerr takes 1, 2, 3 steps. Missed it completely. So Carlton 5 goals, 6-36. Adelaide 10-9-69. We've got 4 minutes and 51 seconds left. Carlton need to win the next 5 minutes and kick a couple goals or two, like more than Adelaide, to get back in this game. So from the kick out, now Carlton's got the ball, kicks it forward inside 50. Miller takes it inside the mark for the Crows in front of Jesse Motlop. So Crows will switch quickly. Phil Foot. That's Taylor. Zach Taylor. For defensive 50 for the Crows. Now he's gonna kick it down the line to Walker or Weary. No, your Law Young, I should say. And now Hollands tackles Walker, tries to duck. Is that high or high on the ball? Nothing. Bounce up. So bounce up. So De Koning wins hit out. Yeah, Tyler TT1 Sports. The Crows are looking better at this stage. Adelaide's looking to take the game on this game. But Hewitt's been tackling the back on the wing. No, holding the ball. Free kick to Laird. Counting down by 33 points, Tyler Sports, and there's just under 4 minutes left. So the Crows are chipping in defence, and McElhaney's on his defensive 60, not 15 player umpire says. McElhaney chips it. So Zach Taylor's marked it. Amir's in the centre from defence. In defence, I should say. So number 3 for the Crows, who's that? Berry. So he's the sub. So he's chipped it to Rankin, who's marked on the toilet on the centre wing. Thanks, Tyler Sports. Yeah, I know. I had about 395 subs this morning and got 400 or another 5 more today to make it 400. So, yeah, it's very positive. So, cheers for that, Tyler Sports. Thank you. DeConning took a specky, but it was a free kick to Wiedering. Oh, that was a great mark. But free kick to Wiedering in a defensive 50 for the Blues. There's 3 minutes left. The Blues need the next goal, and Mike by Isaac coming on the forward wing. So Cummings, a free agent recruit from Giants. So he's about 8 minutes from goals for the Crows. So Cummings pumps the ball inside 50. And overhead mark by Dawson, but Philfoot steals off him. No, umpire's given to Dawson. He's marked it from 30 metres on the right side of the forward, and it's going to be good for left footer. He'll kick the ball left to right from his left foot. So perfect position for Dawson, 30 metres from a slight, say 45-degree angle, but no issue for left footer for Dawson. Should have easily kicked this and ball go from left to right. Oh, thanks, Tyler Sports. Thank you. So yeah, Dawson's marker was like 2 minutes and 9 seconds. Kicks this. He's probably going to put the ball in the juggler for Carlton and say the game will be over. He kicks Dawson from 30 metres. He's kicked it. Bad signs for Carlton. 2 minutes left just before 3/4 time. The Blues needed the next goal, not Adelaide. So kicks that. Adelaide, 11 goals, 975. Carlton, 5-6, 36. The Blues trailed the Crows by 39 points with just under 2 minutes. So exactly 1 minute and 56 seconds left. Goal to Dawson. He's kicked a couple already this game. Their captain of the Crows, Jordan Dawson, playing a bit more forward today. Oh, that told me whoever kicked it. You can see it. There's 5 Crows players next to each other. It's Dawson, Fogney, Philfoot, O'Brien, Walker. Jeez, that's the land of players over 195 centimetres. If the ball hit the ground, who's going to tackle for the Crows? But fortunately for the Crows, their captain Dawson took that contested mark. So I was wrong, not 2 goals for Dawson. He's got 3. So just waiting for the rebounds. So umpire bounces. DeConing hits it straight to Peating. Peating pumps the ball inside 50 for the Crows. Rankin around side. Quick handle to Richelli. Richelli from 35 metres. Bends it, snaps it. Goal over. It's over. Definitely over now. Crows 2 goals in 1 minute. It's over. So goal to the Crows. Richelli. Adelaide 12-9-81. Carlton 5-6-36. The Crows up by 45 points. Less than 30 seconds, Crows kick 2 goals in 30 seconds. Carlton needed 2 goals in 30 seconds, but Ali kicks 2 to put the game in doubt. Crows up by 45 points with less than 2 minutes. So Josh Michelli snapped the ball quickly from 30 metres in front of goal. It's going to be an interesting game next week. Crows beating Carlton, or I'm going to say it will, and the Power losing today, unfortunately, by 90 points to the Doggies. It's going to be interesting, Sharon. You can hear, yes, Tyler Sport, I'll tell you, 100% agree, mate. Game is totally over. So, in the last quarter, looks like Berry was tackled high by Cripps. Yep, free kick to Sam Berry. Still a minute and a half left of the third quarter. So, McElhaney pumps the ball inside 50. Sard in front, drop the ball. Rankin, sharks it, runs to the banana. Another goal to the Crows. 3 goals in 1 minute for the Crows. What's going on? Goal to the Crows. Goal to Isaac. 2 minutes ago, it was game on. And the Crows kicked 3 goals in 2 minutes. And now the Crows lead by 51 points. It was what? 51 take 18. It was 33 points. The deficit for Carlton, 2 minutes ago. Then the Crows bang, bang, bang. 3 goals in 2 minutes. And now the game's over. Crows up by 51 points with, a minute left of the third quarter. It's going to be interesting. Can Crows continue this quick ball movement next week against Power in the local showdown? Yeah, just going back. This Power lost by 9 points today. So they're going to be in the press in a negative way of that thumping as the Crows. The way they're going, they might beat Carlton by 50, 60 plus, and it's going to be interesting. So the Crows player just got dump tackle, Sam Berry in the centre, so free kick to Sam Berry, centre. So we've still got a minute and 3 seconds. So Berry pumps the ball inside 50 for the Crows again. Oh, was that free kick to the Crows? Dawson, he's going to go for goal number 4. Wow. 2 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago, Adelaide had 10 goals. Then they kicked 3 kick goals. Now they're going for goal number 4 in 2.5 minutes. Just to totally destroy this game. Jordan Dawson. He's going to be kicking about 40 metres, 45-degree angle, but on the right side forward. But for the left footer, it's going to be good for him because he'll kick left to right using his natural angle of being a left footer. So Jordan Dawson, clutch. He's kicking one of the elite kickers from 45 metres. Dawson kicks the ball and he's missed. He's missed. Dawson, he missed. Jordan Dawson's missed. So Adelaide, 13 goals, 10 88. Carlton, 5-6 36. The Crows lead the Blues by 52 points. That's right, Tyler, mate. Game is over. Crows by 52 points. 14 seconds left of the third quarter. Holland's got the ball, defensive 20 metres. Kicks it long down the line on the wing. And O'Brien hits I said at the start of the game, who's going to win the battle out? I expected De Koning to beat O'Brien, but I think O'Brien's beating De Koning today. So that's it. It's 3/4 time. Crows up by 52 points at 3/4 time. Wow. Well, Carlton's winning streak is ending today. Their 3-game winning streak. I beat Geelong last week. Yeah, that's right, Tyler. 88 of 36. Carlton trailing the Crows by 52, mate.
In 2000.
It's over. It's totally over. Can't believe it. I didn't expect a drubbing or So yeah, it's 3/4 time. And let's have a quick look at the stats. I'm just trying to load up my phone, which is not loading up. In terms of goal kickers, so we got Crows, Dawson with 3, Rankin, Rochelle, Neil Bullen, Ben Keys, 2 goals respectively, and singles to Walker and Fogarty. For the Blues, their goal kickers, Durden with 2, then singles to Motlop, P. Cripps, and Kerno. The disposal or ball getters, leaders for this game, for the Crows, Worrell, Rankin, 21 disposals respectively, for Dawson, 20, then 19 disposals to Peating and McLean respectively. For the Blues, George Hewitt with 21 disposals, then P. Cripps with 20, Sarah with 17, De Koning with 15. That's it. So, alright then, I'll be back in a number of minutes. We've got 4 minutes left before the start of the third quarter, so I'll reconvene in 4 minutes time. Alright then, I'll be back shortly. So the quarter just started. Barry's got the ball, pumps the ball inside 50 for the Crows. Intercept the mark by Lachlan Colin. So he's a sub on activated now. Colin Cowan. Mark's ball, kicks it along the wing. Keane takes intercept the mark in front of Keane on the wing, on the toilet paint. Laird. Marks by Curtin, forward wing. Kicks it, hits a target by Rankin, who marks at 45 metres on the hillside of Adelaide Oval, front of the old scoreboard. So the hillside of Adelaide Oval. Rankin's got the ball. So Rankin's going to take a set shot. It's going to be about 52 metres from the boundary, right side forward. It's going to be, I won't say impossible, but very unlikely to score. Very difficult angle to kick. So Rankin will be kicking from 52 metres out. Way Crows game going. He'll probably kick this. Rankin from 55 metres from the boundary. Phil Foot tries to keep it in. No. Behind. So behind to the Crows. First behind of the quarter. So Adelaide 13-11-89, I should say. Blues 5-6-3-6. Now they're trying to pump it long to the centre from the kickouts. Adelaide's already got numbers back. Worrell to Miller. Miller kicks it forward to Cumming, who's marked it. 8 metres from goals from the Crows. Isaac Cumming. The new recruit, or not new now. Oh, they've played 8 games already this season for the Crows. So Walker goes for a contested mark. Looks like Haynes has held. Free kick to Nick Haynes, the recruit from Giants. So the Sard, defensive 20. 1-2, quick to Nazar on his right side and handballs out to McGovern. McGovern kicks it forward. Now the Blues are moving the ball fast when the game's over. So Cripps kicks it forward, 1-on-1. Cripps, McElhaney, Worrell, man. Whoa, Worrell, one of the Crows' best players today. One of the best players today for the Crows.
The next game.
So, no, it was Lewis Young, I should say. That was trying to go for the mark. Worrell went and intercepted the ball, or intercept the punch out. So 20 minutes on the Carlton's forward line. The game's effectively over. The Koning, Motlop, no, ugly bounce of the ball. Walsh snaps from 3 metres. It's going to bounce out. So the ball has bounced out. So Lewis Young's playing forward in this last quarter. So basically from Cowan's behind post is a throw up. Hey Tyler Sports, you gonna watch the Geelong Collingwood game tonight? So throwing Laird, defensive 20, Dump kicks it out on the wing, 1-on-1. Walker, Hines, Walker, Keys, Hollands, that's high tackle. Yep. Free kick to Ollie Hollands. Unfortunately, Keys touch him on the shoulder. So the ball's in the middle. Cowan's lost the ball. Barry, Smith, Doherty. Neil Bourne tries to fend off. That's on the ball. Play on quickly. White kicks it. Drop by. Chopping arms. Free kick to Lewis Young. 40 metres back in front. And Lewis Young is also a product from South Australia. Can't remember what club was that. Woodville West Torrens. But Lewis Young's returned home back to his home state of South Australia.
West Australia.
So Lewis Young, 40 metres, 45-degree angle, going for goal number 6 in his career. So Lewis Young, a former Western Bulldogs player, recruited from South Australia. Young, from 45 metres out, he's missed. Behind. The Cowan's had a dirty day today. Only kicked 5 goals in 3 quarters. So Miller takes a kick out for the Crows. Straight down the centre. Walker's hand, Sam Barry crumbs it. Even takes one bounce. Centre wing now. Kicks it. Rankin's open. Rankin kicks it over the top. Phil Ford marks it 15 metres. 15 metres on a 45-degree angle. So Riley Fulford has marked it. More than likely should kick this. Will the Crows beat Port in the showdown next week? Crows win by 60 odd. Say Crows win by 60 odd. Port lose by 90. Tell two different sides. We'll see how it goes next week. Field foot from 15 meters. 1, 2, 3, 4 step drills. Just adding more percentage for the Crows. 14, 11, 105. Basically, if the Crows don't kick 100 points, they lose. So there's what? Over 10 minutes left. There's about 15 minutes left of the last quarter. Crows should get one more goal to get 100 points, but when the Crows don't kick 100 points, they lose. Hey, Tyler, do you think you're going to watch the Collingwood-Geelong game tonight? I'm intrigued to see that, but I'm also intrigued to see Melbourne-West Coast. Because, I don't know, I have a strange suspicion, even though Melbourne's are favourites, I just have a suspicion that the Eagles could win this game. So just waiting for the umpires to bounce the ball up again. And they're going to rebounce it in a second. Yep, umpires bounced it. De Koning just wins it up. Walsh, quick handball forward to De Koning. De Koning kicks it long to inside 50, wide. So Laird's in front to get the ball. Well, Keane, I should say. Keane takes on one player. 1-2. Laird, Keane. Keane kicks it on the wing, wide. Is it going to roll out? Yes, it does roll out. And so the ball is out basically at the substitute bench. That's right, Tyler. I think I just have something about West Coast winning today. Then again, I said Carlton has a chance today, but then you watch the first 10 minutes when Adelaide attack, and the Blues were just going slow pedestrian. It's just a ball movement. Last week Carlton were fast. Today Carlton was slow in their forward ball movement. Just about the speed of ball in today's football. And the Crows last week against Free, the ball movement was slow. Today they're just gone fast. They learned their lesson from that loss of Freo last week. Miller kicks at half back, risky kick. Laird just marked in front of Lewis Young. So defensive 50 for the Crows. Rory Laird kicks it back to Miller, defensive 30. Defensive 30 for the Crows. So kicks it wide. Rochetti has a punch ball, but goes to McElhaney's hand. Kicks it wide to Curtin. Curtin handballs to Rochetti on the wing, centre wing. He's got incorrect disposal, holding the ball or no disposal of the ball. So Ollie Holland's next to his brother Elijah, but Ollie Holland takes it. Just 15 minutes. They started marked in front of Zach Taylor. So on the Tortoise side, Sard. Play on, umpire says. Handballs it quickly to George Short. Almost over Holland's head, but he marked it just. So 7 minutes from goal. Misses target. Now, Lewis Young counted and kick it. It only went 40 metres, and the umpire said not 15, play on. Kicks it wide. Elijah Holland's got the ball 55 metres. I think it was a Crows ball when he woke up, or when he was young, before getting drafted by Gold Coast Suns, 4 or 5 years ago. Elijah Holland will be kicking the ball from 50 metres out. He was in the COVID draft, because at one stage she was rated number 1, but then he did his ACL. That's a year where Ugo Hagel went pick 1, and Riley Philfoot went pick 2, and Will Phillips went at pick 3 for North Melbourne. Is Will Phillips still playing for the VFL for North Melbourne these days? Is he in the team yet? So Holland kicks it long inside 50, and just looking at that draft where you had Ugo Hagel pick 1, not playing for the Bulldogs at the moment. Philfoot pick 2 for the Crows is playing. Will Phillips, I don't even think he can get a game. And Gold Coast took Elijah Holland's at pick 7 or 8 and got traded away from Gold Coast to Carlton. So that draft, the COVID draft, players weren't really playing in under 18, so they had a draft based on the under 16 performance. So a hard draft for the COVID draft 4 or 5 years ago. But Crows did well getting Riley Philfoot pick 2. Looks like a Coleman medalist, potential Coleman medalist one day in the future. Couldn't do well this year. So the score's still 95-38 Adelaide's way. Crows still up by 2 plus 55, 57 points. So the Crows switch it. Foot of wing, Keys kicks it forward. And no one on Zach Taylor marks at 45, 50 metres near the boundary. Might just make the distance. So he has to kick right to left. So he's on the left side forward, 45 metres, 50 metres from 45-degree angle. So he had to kick right to left. So Zach Taylor handballs it quickly to Walker. Umpire says no. So Taylor's going to be kicking about 52 meters. Looks he's not comfortable kicking it from that far out, so it might not be within his range. So Zach Taylor has to go for about from 52 meters out. 51, 50 umpire says play on. Kicks it long. About on the rebel side, doesn't make the distance. Hollands crowns it. Fogarty, Sam Walsh next to the behind post. Dump kicks it out. Marked by Curtin. Or Michael Laney. He kicked his first goal 2 weeks ago. So Michael Laney from 40 metres on a 45-degree angle. Can he kick his second goal of his career? Kicked his first 2 weeks ago. So Max Michael Laney, fun son rule for Adelaide. His dad, Jim, I think he played 250 games for Norwood. So he was a fine son under the SANFL scheme. So his dad never played for the Adelaide Football Club. Was taken under the Crows. They had 4 teams in SANFL that players that played over 250 games back in the 80s. They were legible. So McElwain from 40 metres out. It's not coming back. It's not coming back. Behind to the Crows. I think I'm getting 100 points. I did say it 5 minutes ago. So we've got 11 minutes left of this quarter. Adelaide 14-12, 96. The Blues 5-8-3-8. And Govern's taking a key out, trying to take on from defense. And Newborn's got the ball. About 8 minutes from goals. And the Crows pop the balls on 15. No one on Fogarty. Marks at 35 metres. Almost directly in front. That's what you'd be disappointed. Yeah. You'd be disappointed if you're the coach. Fogarty will be kicking about 35 metres. Slight angle, but almost directly in front. Slight angle. Kicks this and then brings up the ton for the Crows. Fogarty from 30 metres. Kicks it. Drills it. This guy, jeez, he just doesn't miss. What a kicker. One of the best kickers in the league. Just after the siren, you want to give the goal to Darcy Fogarty. That's one guy you can trust after siren. Just doesn't miss. Well, he did today, but rarely. He's what, a 90% goal kicker? He's just awesome, his goal kicking. So that brings up the ton for the Crows. Crows are winning easily. Adelaide 15-12, 102. Count on 5-7, 37. The Crows up by 65 points. What a drubbing. What a game. Wow. OMG. Wow. Just Fogarty coming back from injury. The Crows truly missed him last week against Freo in that loss. So yeah, Fogarty's kicked 2, Philpot's kicked 1, and Walker's kicked 1. So the big 3 of the Crows full on only combined 4 goals, but the Crows kicked 15. So O'Brien wins it. Walsh. Taylor gets tackled now. But then Holland's tackle the Crows player. So we're about 8 minutes in front of the Crows goal, so it's gonna be a ball up. O'Brien against, is it Mackay and Rugg? I mean the game's over. But appreciate everyone for watching my video. I enjoyed talking and everyone and chats and that on the chat, so pretty awesome. So even though the game wasn't close, still got that two-way dialogue with you guys out there. So yeah, really appreciate that you guys spent some time listening to me chatter for the last few hours. So yeah, it's tonight sit on the couch and watch both games between the Collingwood game, Collingwood Geelong, and the West Coast and D's game, and then I've got to do some editing on my YouTube and all that, and do some shorts and all that. So Saligo for the Crows has marked the ball from 50 metres or 48 metres, so he'll be kicking behind the 50 metre line, about 53 metres out. So we've got 9 minutes left of this game. So Jake Saligo, good pickup. I think he was taken pick in the 40s in the draft 3 years ago. He was in the same draft, I reckon, as Josh Rochelle. Rochelle, what, pick 7 or 8? And then Saligo's in the 40s. And then Zach Taylor in the 50s. Saligo from 50 metres, 45-degree angle, looks like it's going to go out on the full. Nah, just snapped him from behind. So just scraped in for behind for the Crows. So Adelaide, 15 goals, 13, 103. Massive score. The Blues, 5-8-38. The Crows up by 65 points with 8 minutes and 27 seconds left. I guess everyone's just playing for time and hopefully that no one gets injured. Because Carlton can't recover from this game. It's over. So Carlton versus St Kilda next week. Cheers. Based on this report, you picked St Kilda. But if St Kilda be planning on the Carlton, the way that the Carlton that beat Geelong with that quick ball move, and given that Ross Lyon and Saints did that last night against Freo, stopping the ball move, they can just play the same way and have a +1 in defense and stop Carlton's ball movement. And I think St Kilda, I don't know who to tip. I might tip St Kilda next week. Don't know, but the chance, Saints. So Mackay gets the ball in ruck, handles it quickly. George Hewitt, he's been out every day. He's been one of Carlton's best players today, Hewitt. So down line the wing for the Blues. Butts, Motlop, boundary. Yep, boundary. Doherty, ball beats him and it's gone out. So we've got 8 minutes left and the Crows up by 65 points. So next week, oh, what a game. The Crows and the Power. Tail two teams. Power lose 190 today. Crows likely win by 50, 60 odd points. One's in form, so it's going to be an interesting game next week. So Rankin takes on one player who's gone, runs, gives it to Paintling. Paintling from 8 meters, kicks it forward. Fogarty, well, there's 3 defenders on him, but Newborn sharks it and runs out and it's out. Yep, it's out. Still got 7.5 minutes left. 7.5 minutes left. Oh, Tyler, you talking about this game? Crows win by 11 points, or you talking about next week's showdown? I think I had the Crows by 18 points in this game to win by. I expected closer because I thought, oh yeah, Crows had Hinge out suspended and Crouch. Wow, Tyler, well done. I got one wrong. I tipped them 3 over Saints last night, so I'm 3-1. So it's okay, I guess. 3 from 1. So well done, Tyler. 4-0. Yeah. So at least you didn't use your heart for the Port game against the Bulldogs at Ballarat. So Bruce Smith's got the ball, kicks it long to the goal square. Fogarty dives on it. Neil Bullen trying to shark the ball out. Haynes gives it to Sard. Sard just quick handball, get it out of my hands, he says. And Wiedering handballs it out. Is it deliberate, insufficient attempt? Oh, the crowd are booing. His teammate was next to the boundary, but the handball missed his teammate by 3 or 4 meters, and it looked like, I won't say it looked like it was insufficient attempt. But anyways, 20 minutes in the Crows full line. O'Brien against Mackay. O'Brien hits it. Wiedering gets it. Quick dump kick. Doherty gets tackled. Handballs to Hollands next to the boundary. Hollands kicks it wide. That's Elijah Hollands. Kerno's marked 8 meters in defense. So Tyler, did you tip a Collingwood tonight and Melbourne, or West Coast against Melbourne? Who'd you tip for tonight's games? So Morrill kicks it in, Cowan kicks it inbound, but marked by Captain Dawson, centre forward. This is the ball, the player you want the ball in the hand from this point. So he kicks it sideways to Peating. Peating kicks it out wide to Ben Keys. Keys kicks it to a player in the lead. Nibbler, or Neil Bullen they call him, or that's what Neil Bullen's nickname is, Nibbler, should I say. Spoiled by Jacob Wiedering, what a spoil. And the ball's out 60 metres from the Crows forward line. You can see the what's that wave called? The wave, the supporters doing that on the crowd. You can hear the sound of the wave. So there's a wave. So 60 metres from the boundary. O'Brien hits that straight to P. Cripps. P. Cripps quick handballs to Hollands. Hollands to Doherty. The balls went 5 minutes to 5 handballs. So Declan does it. Dump kicks it, goes sideways. So Curtin's marked at 52 metres out. Dan Curtin. So he passes it to free. That's Sam Berry. Second game, I reckon, for this year. I say, Pies and D's. Yeah, I did the same thing, Tyler. Yeah, me too. Pies and D's. I'm intrigued about the West Coast D's game because the Eagles, they're eventually due the win. So I'm intrigued. I'm going to watch that game. And defensive mark by Keith. So dumb kicks. Ooh. Elijah Holland marks in defense. 3 minutes in defense. There's 5 minutes left. Just playing for time. Hopefully no one gets injured. Long, risky kick to Motlop. McElhaney scores but chopping arms. Motlop plays on quickly. The Blues handle quickly in the centre, 3 handballs. Now they can kick it over top. Share it over, way over Mackay's head. And you got Keane and Worrell next to Mackay. And the ball's been taken out by the Crows defender. Shinto. You know about this game, Shinto? Yeah, I have to admit, it was the ball movement of Carlton. When I watched the first 10 minutes, I'm like, they played totally opposite. Because when I watched that win of Carlton against Geelong last week, they moved the ball so fast. But in this game, it's the opposite. It seemed like the way Crows lost to Fremantle went fast, Crows went real slow. And then last night, Fremantle went slow. And St Kilda was smart to stop Fremantle's defence going real fast. And then today, Crows were just trying to play on quickly. Oh, free kick to Kerno. 20 metres. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. Bang. Goal. I think that's Count's first goal of the last quarter. 6 goals in the game. That's not good. So, second goal, I reckon, to Kerno. I know. They were till they came through. Next week, Count's got St Kilda. Freo Collingwood at home. Jeez. Friday night, I think it is. Fremantle vs Collingwood at Optus Stadium. But yeah, Count's got St Kilda MCG. If Count plays like this, and St Kilda plays that same press or defense against Count, it could be a low-scoring game. I couldn't believe it last night. St Kilda 27 points. Fremantle 7 points. So there was only what? I think Saints 4-3-27, Freo 1-1-7. So there's only 5 goals in half a game between Saints and Freo. Oh yeah. Adelaide, so Count's on 44. My scoreboard wrong. Yeah, by 1 point. I can't add up. So 6-6 rule, a free kick to Adelaide. So Brian pumps the ball inside 50 for the Crows. Over Darcy Fogarty's head. And Sard handles it backwards. The player's hot tackle, Philfoot tackles of Sarah. McGovern. Did not see Philfoot was right behind him. He received the ball and just got tackled straight away. Bang! So the Crows up by 59 points with 4 minutes left. So De Koning wins the hit out. Hollands runs over the ball. Hollands gets the ball. Ollie. And you got high contact free kick to Hollands. Was it Keys or the other person? Oh, sorry, I'm just responding to a text. The ball's in the centre. So we've got 3.5 minutes left. Adelaide up by 59 points. So Dawson marks in defensive 50 for the Crows. Just trying to respond to a text. Sorry about that. Miller's got the ball, defensive 50 for the Crows. So Keane now's got the ball in defense for the Crows. The Crows just keeping possession, chipping it. Yeah, definitely. Shinto, I want to see a close match, but no games have been that close this week. Except for the North Melbourne Essendon game. There was, 3 points. But just watching this, I guess, the skill of that game, it wasn't exciting. But yeah, today's game, Crows easily beating Cal by leading by 59. The Bulldogs demolishing the Power by 90, and St Kilda smashing for 50 or 60 odd points last night. Hi Nathan and Eliza, how you going? G'day. So we've got 2 minutes left, or 2 minutes and 8 seconds left to be exact. Brody Smith, the veteran, his first game back for this year's marked the ball on half back on the wing. I guess when Hinge comes back next week for the Crows, Smith may be omitted. for that game. So Fogarty's marked up in front of the substitute bench. So Darcy Fogarty kicks it straight to the Carlton player. So Sarah or George Short has got the ball in the centre. Kerno. That's good. Thanks, Tyler. Yeah. Look, I haven't checked since the last few minutes. Or since I forgot time. So we've got a minute and a half left. And contested mark by P. Cripps. So he's marked at 45 metres from 45-degree angle. Can he kick this? P. Cripps. So P. Cripps, or Patrick Cripps, I should say, the Brownlow medalist of last year. He's got the ball. He'll be kicking 45-degree angle about, I say, 48 metres. So P. Cripps from 48 metres from 45-degree angle kicks it. Kicks it. You beauty. Nice goal. 47 seconds left. Goal to the Blues. 7 goals. 7 goals in 4 quarters. You'd be disappointed. They only hit the half century. 50 points, I should say, near the end of the last quarter. 47 seconds left. So you'd be disappointed as a Blues supporter today. Nice one, Nettie. G'day. Oh, just witnessing this game, Nettie. Yeah. It wasn't that entertaining because the Crows went fast offensively, but Carlton, when they tried to go full from defense forward, they just chipped it, and by the time they went full, the Crows were flood. Like you had like 4 or 5 players double, triple teaming Kerner or Mackay respectively, and they just didn't look like scoring today. And I reckon O'Brien beat De Koning today. So the Crows are going to go forward again from the centre bounce. Taylor Keys from 52 metres out. Kicks it forward. No one in the goal. Got the ball. Bounce. Oh, pushed behind by Carroll. Almost another goal to the Crows. Wow, 15 goals, 14. The Crows have had 29 scoring shots to count 7, 8, 50, 15 scoring shots. So the Crows almost double. 29 to 15 scoring shots. So the Crows are plus 14 in scoring shots. I need to look at the games. I think I might, Nathan and Eliza, probably Saturday next week. I gotta work out, which is probably Super Saturday. Brody Smith from 45 metres drills at the veteran, his first game back since middle of last year. Brody Smith, and it's probably going to be omitted for Mitch Hinch, I should say, when he's back from suspension next week. So Brody, the veteran for the Adelaide Crows, good player for the Crows, over 200 games, kicks a goal with 7 seconds left. Brody Smith, and I guess unfortunately for him, he's last player in for this week. It's probably more likely that Hinge will come in for Brody Smith next week. But anyways, for the veteran, good on him to kick a goal. 40 metres on the run, directly in front. Bang, double goal to the Crows. Yeah, Brody. I mean, the only thing I could say, Ned, and I've said it many times like today, just the ball movement. The Carlton took risks and just took the game on against Geelong. But today, they didn't really take the game on. They just chip mark. See you, Tyler, mate. Thanks for convening the coverage. But yeah, Carlton was just chip mark. Whereas Geelong is handle the centre, handle, run. Take the game on quickly. But today has been totally opposite. So there's 7 seconds left now. Umpire's about to bounce the ball. So O'Brien against De Koning. So Crows up by 60 points. O'Brien wins another hit up. Sam Berry sharks it. And that's it. Game over. Siren's gone. Magnificent win for the Adelaide Football Club. The Crows. The win takes Adelaide 5 wins and 3 losses. Whereas the Blues, they sit on 3 wins and 5 losses. The Crows, 16 goals, 14, 110. Count on 7 goals, 850. The Crows demolished the Blues by 60 points. What an absolute drubbing by the Crows over the Blues. What a win. So let's have a quick look at the stats. So just loading up my device, my tablet, to get the stats and all that. So let's look at goal kickers. So for the home side, the Dawson had 3, Rankin, Rochelle, New Bullen, Keys, Darcy Fogarty all had 2 goals respectively. Cheers, Nettie. Much appreciate your kind words. And single goal kickers for the Crows were Walker, Riley Philthorpe. For the Blues, 2 goals to Durden, Curnow, respectively, and singles to Motlop, P. Cripps, and I think that's it. Okay, yeah, County had 7 goal kickers. In terms of disposal, let's start with the home side, the winners, the Crows. Rankin with 29, and 2 goals in addition to that. McElhaney had 27 disposals respectively. Worrell, Laird, 23 disposals respectively. Peating, Dawson, also 22 disposals respectively. Jake Saligo with 19, Rochelle with 19 to go with his 2 goals. Neil Bullen with 18 and Zach Taylor with 17. For the Blues, their highest ball getter were George Hewitt with 25. I thought he was their best player. P. Cripps with 24. Sarah with 22. Sard 19. Hollins with 18. Mitch McGovern against his old side with 16 disposal. Nick Haynes with 16. Lewis Young, ex-Doggies player with 15. Wiedering with 13. And Elijah Hollins with 13. Shinto, thank you, mate. And later, mate, yeah. So I'll do double coverage, next week, I reckon. I did one. I tried last night Friday night, but getting home from work, tired. I was tired trying to do the coverage, and I guess the ball movement in that game was very slow. So, and being tired and trying to commentate a game when you're tired and the game wasn't exciting made it difficult. But so I reckon get some good sleep on a Friday night, and I reckon I intend to do games on Saturdays. That'll be a lot easier. All right, just before I conclude, what else? Basically, Crows led from start to finish. At quarter time, the Crows were 5 goals, 3-3 to the Blues 2-2-14. So they led by 19 points at quarter time. And then at half time, the Crows were 8-7-55 to Carlton 3-4-22. Crows led by 33 points at half time. And then in the third quarter, Crows kicked 5 goals to 2 to lead by 52 points, 13-10-88 to Carlton 5-6-36. And in the last quarter, Carlton kicked 2 and the Crows kicked 3. Crows basically won every quarter based on looking at this. So the Crows finished the game at 16 goals, 14-110 to Carlton 7 goals, 850. Cool. That's it, guys. Thank you for listening to my coverage. And the Crows run out winners by 60 points, and it's going to be an interesting game. The Crows and the Pounders showdown Saturday night, and Carlton will play St Kilda Saints at MCG next week as well. So good, interesting games next week. And cool, I'd just like to say thank you for everyone for interacting with me. I love interacting with all your comments, and the positive and nice comments. So at least everyone was being nice and no aggressiveness associated with the comments. So really appreciate everyone. And yeah, later and next week I'll do another coverage and got to work out the timeline with my work and the games and work around the